I think everything works properly now, so yes, good evening. I hope you have had a good weekend. Or, sorry, good week. Yeah, I guess I'm a little fried tonight. Hopefully it won't be to my detriment, because maybe it is a result of seeing all the horrors contained within Shadows Over Loathing. It does feel like we're reaching a climax, like I said on Twitter, considering what that last nightmare sequence was. But yeah, before we advance with the story, I wanted to perhaps see if I can wrap up like at least one more side quest. So I think it was in the Big Moist, right? Yeah, it was. It's at the mob submarine. Make our way over there. You're browsing your way through the swamp, taking a sniff through your nose, trumpet now and then. This swamp smells terrible. I mean, a swamp is literally just standing water and rotting compost, the biome. So it's not like that's news or anything. But you wouldn't be surprised if this swamp was at least nominated for world's worst smelling swamp. Oh God in heaven, what is that? Something that smells like a rotten egg mated with a tire fire, and the egg in the tire fire laid also went rotten. Squinting through the tears, you see a patch of brown air hovering nearby. That must be the smell-o-wisp that the kid was looking for. Let's follow it at a safe distance. You follow at a safe breathing distance as the smell-o-wisp bobs and weaves through the fetid marsh. Eventually, it comes to a rest on a rotting tree stump, and you sneak up quietly behind it. Just as you're about to grab a sample, 3 gatormen casually stand up from where they were crouched in the knee-deep water around you. Jeez. Oh, I like how there's one option that's just jump straight to the fight, and 3 of them, I have to assume, be, well, it's useless to talk, now we fight. Let's go with, don't you think it's a lovely day? God damn it. The gatorman... Don't gatorman beat the hell out of you. By the time you wake up, the smell-o-wisp is long gone. You can affect that broken rib. Oh, at least I can sleep that off. Alright. Porthole, you can just barely make out a chart on the wall of the submarine. You strain your eyes, but the chart is slightly too far away, the submarine is slightly too dark, or some combination of those two factors. Maybe it's a language we don't understand. Strain our eyes. Years of study have taught you how to deliberately damage your eyes in order to learn things. Those years of study finally pay off as the text on the chart reveals itself. I mean, like, deliberately adjust our irises or something? Anyways, torpedo 2 pressure 19 psi. Good old 19 psi, classic pressure value. Classic pressure value. Guess we put that in here, 19, select. Small burst of steam as the pressure changes. Ooh. Some kind of breathing apparatus. Pipe is no longer clogged. Wait. I just labeled torpedo, including the period. Open it. You open the torpedo tube and recover the mob's shipment of booze. You get an item. Barrel of tequila. Wow, cool. Does that satisfy the side quest? Yeah, call Dante, you recovered the booze. Alright, yeah. Go ahead and take care of that. Go back to Ocean City and go in here. Make our call. Oh. Check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call Dante with a phone number. Alright, let's call the mob back. Hello, en formaal grotan aan uw naam is Dan Toblerone en ik spreek aan u aan de telephone. English. Dutch is nearly English. Endeavor to not be so culturally unsophisticated, it will impede your personal growth. Anyway, your submarine boost is safe. Bravo. You're certain to enjoy-ify it, as it is our newest vintage. Your next assignment will be to renovate an elderly and formerly abandoned radiophonic transmittal station. Renovate it. Renovate it such that it no longer contains any vampires. Wow, those pesky vampires again. We are apprehensive of the possibility that they will use the equipment contained therein to drop eaves on our privatational communications. Well, I certainly wouldn't wish that on anyone. Indeed, the securitization of confidential correspondence is paramount in all clandestine operations. So where's this radio station? And alright, got directions to the place. I'm on my way. But first, we drop off the whiskey. I have to assume this is like the last of the double stat boozes we can have. Gracias mucho. Of course they would speak Spanish. Yep. Muscle and mist. But I think I am good with my current booze buff. Alright. Where is the vampire? I have to assume it's in Gray County, right? Alright. Let me check the side quests. Oh, and the Big Moist. WGCR. Alright. Yeah, there's a funny tale about why the US has all the radio stations start with W and V. That's been relayed to me through a variety of folks. Apparently, what happened was that when everyone was getting like their starting letters assigned, the U.S. representative was actually supposed to get like U and S for that, but like for some reason or another they were late and U and S were already taken, so they had to settle with W and V, and well, that's how the story goes. I think I like abridged it perhaps a lot, but pretty sure that's like the broad strokes of it in any case. To think. History might have been different if the fellow might have been a little earlier, had been running on time, or any combination of those factors, right? Alright. That's odd. This patch of muddy ground has a lot of tracks in it that look like human handprints, well, except for the fact that humans don't normally walk around on their hands. Maybe there was an acrobat convention in the middle of a swamp. Oh, what was that thing that one kid was talking about? The honey ape? Maybe there's something to that after all. Alright, let's follow the tracks. Geez, the more you look, the more confusing trampled mess these tracks are. It seems like there are different sets of tracks heading in different directions. How many thumbs did he say this thing has again? On one hand? Whoops. I was not paying attention to that. Another case of, hey, did you pay attention to flavor text? No? Alright, well, nice try. Gonna have to try to crawl through random events, maybe actually record this stuff and go out and wander again later. We'll go with, 1. Okay, how many fingers? Alright, 2 choices. So make doubly sure, if you're gonna brute force it, you're gonna be here for a long time. Let's go with the cartoon method. 3. You follow a trail of handprints with 1 thumb on 3 fingers, but instead of leading to the honey ape, it just leads to a pile of old gloves. Must be some moonshiners trying to keep the prohies off their trail. You decide not to take any of the gloves because they don't fit you properly, not without some serious modifications to either the gloves or you. Rats. Probably wouldn't fit rats either. Way too big for that. Alright, here we are. Radio Shack. Wow. Wonder if that's like a deliberate reference. Ooh, I need a muscle check. How, man. This is where that debuff bites me in the ass. Let's see if I can scrounge together 3 muscles somehow. Okay, that's 1. It's food. Keep that. Hat. Alright, 6. So I need 1 more. I have to get purely from the accessory, not the pants or the hat. Alright, here we go. Our amethyst choker. Ba-boom! There we go. Muscle check. Passed. Those bricks were there to cover up the fact that this brick was missing. The lamest conspiracy ever. Gee. Maybe they could have used that brick to plug up the hole here. I don't know. Nah. Too hard. Too hard. A red fern. That usually means there's a lot of dog blood in it. Really? I wonder if that's like a specific legend or something. that all we can do with that? I assumed we'd be able to do more, but alright. Door appears to be unlocked to go in. Oh, snap. Some guys hanging out here looking stoic and cool. Also, a gatorman with more than the usual allotment of teeth. A couple of pieces of tape stuck to one of the bricks here. Ah, must be duct tape. Or what they're using to kind of try to stick the tape together, huh? The two holes you've opened in the walls are letting swamp water in and also out again. You might expect them to cancel each other out, but I guess not. Fluid dynamics are a mystery to me. They're also a mystery to me. Alright, let's get our original stuff back on here. Get that and our earrings. Where's our double stat earrings? There they are. And the pants, I want to get my SIT kitchen britches. Alright. Perch them. Hi, you guys are vampires, right? No. We are radio technicians. Why are you standing here in the dark? Why not? It is radio. There's nothing to see. Also, I can't help but notice your pronounced vampire accent. Fine. We are vampires. I knew it! Yeah. I go with that machinery looks weird. Hey, about this water. Guessing that's because we opened the bricks and got the, you know, illogical fluid flow going or something. I don't know. Are you speaking of the battery units that appear to be powered by outer space or some form of negative energy or something like that? Yeah, that's strange, right? They are not standard issue, it is true. So what? I cannot tell you any more about them. Ah. So what's the stuff for? Always with these questions. Sorry, I have a curious nature. Oh man, I forgot what stats curious nature boosts and decreases. I will not reveal to you our employer's plans. Their plans to use this equipment to broadcast her voice across this country once she has assumed full control of the government. Please? No, stop asking! Shucks. So, about this water. What about it? I just wanted to point out that it isn't stagnant. It's flowing from one side of the room to the other. Erg! Running water! One of our very common weaknesses! Water burning! Already terrible! The vampires make for the door, begin each other's way and dissolve into ash that is quickly washed away. Ah! On a day's work. All that for 10 XP. You don't know what this console does, but if it's any consolation, nobody really expects you to. Boom! Pun achieved. There's nothing on the table. It just looks cooler to stand around the table than just arbitrarily around the room. That much is true. And you can even make it look more important if you have like a billboard or a map or, you know, some sort of diagram. Apparently this machine is powered by evil, or at least weird. Whoa, bed. Were these guys sharing one bed? Wait, why is it in a coffin? Oh, why are you being so stereotypical, game? Jeez. Wow, this thing's pretty cool. It also looks very lightweight. Let's grab it. You carefully pocket the zappy orb thingamajig. You got an item, glowy lightning ball thing. Can you believe this is a thing that was invented in the past and not approximately 60 years from now? I get the feeling you're being sarcastic here, game. Nightstand keeps its lonely vigil. Ah, a jewelry case, cool. There's a to-do list here with a single entry, guard the radio equipment. You erased a check mark. Aha, that'll learn them. Leave checklist alone. It isn't important to look good if you're on the radio, so this sink has a first aid kit instead of a mirror. Ah, see what's in there. Probably also conductive for vampires, because you know, they hate mirrors and all that. It's an easy giveaway for them, right? The sink is now only capable of second aid. Splash and water. Oh, hey, there's our debuffs. Wow. I forgot I had some of these. Yeah, this was from the end of the heist, and this was from the Grode Room quest. Not that I'll be doing much more. Alright. Woo! I like how we're slowly gaining XP for every toilet we flush. Like, each one we flush is like worth 5 more than the last. Is there any skill books I can learn from here that I have not learned yet? Let's see. Oh man, I only have like 3 armor skills anyway. Yeah, let's read on. The first story is too gruesome for words. Literally, it's a full-color illustration of alligators squeezing into a school bus through the exhaust and eating all the passengers. Chilling, and all the more so because it could really happen. Sorry, I don't know how to respond to that. Alligators crawling through an what are these alligators? Are they like really small alligators? Or was this like a really large exhaust pipe? Also, wouldn't the exhaust pipe like usually lead to like the engine or something? The alligators would probably end up getting like, you know, minced by the engine anyway before they ever get inside the bus. Guessing the last statement was like supposed to be sarcastic or something. Anyways, let's dare. The second story concerns a group of children who trade baseball cards at school. It's all fun and games until the baseball players pictured in the cards come to kill the children. This one really happened. Okay, yeah. I think it's supposed to be like those urban legends that are like totally 100% true, except they're not. It's like something that would be debunked on Snopes. Let's see what these other perks have. Yeah. It's the final chapter. Final chapter has a density of information. Let's read it. Chapter goes into dismaying detail about all kinds of meat, and you glean some useful facts that will help you find more meat than ever before. You can further enhance your meaty expertise if you have time and energy to devote to it. Now, let's do one more. Among all the facts and figures, you learned that the author grew up in a cabin made of meat. That kind of affluence boggles the mind. Yeah, imagine. In any other game, that would be like a horror house, so fit totally into Silent Hill. But here, nah, it's just a lifestyle, rich and famous, baby. Let's do another one. One section, you glean a method for collecting interest on loans from people who you have not lent meat to. The accounting is complicated, but the results speak for themselves. Oh, the shocking jokes. Here we go. Then she sent it back to the kitchen and said, "I'll have it without the lettuce." Yikes. You wouldn't want to admit you understood that one. I think. Well, you get these up to like level 3 as well. Ooh, you remember hearing about this one. A boy wakes up in a coffin 6 feet under. This terrified you as a kid. Now, you're more disturbed by the part where the boy gets out of the coffin and spends the next 40 years self-medicating his trauma until he dies of alcoholism. Ooh. It's funny what becomes too real for you, huh? Alright, long winters. Now, I got 3 of that. Okay. I think we can mosey on back to... Well, let's get this out of the way. Yep. 3 spooky armor, and then we have here 3 sleaze armor, 3 hot armor. If only I had like the cold armor and the stench armor perks. I have to assume they're like universal, and I just need to find them somewhere. Alright. Back to Ocean City, and I think we're gonna just turn in for the night. It's Jessica. She looks busy, yep. Charles Wallace, anything I can help you with? Nothing right now, Charles. Oh, right. Another Don T call. Hi, Don. I cleared out the radio station. That's all. That's it. Hello, and salutation-esque greeting-ification-mentism to yourself. I enthusiastically remit upon receptifying your vocal and auditorious presence. Felicitations upon the successional outcarrying of your travails. Monetarial rewarditude will be dispositioned to your bedchamber herewith. You hear someone opening the window in your bedroom. Thanks. Just had someone waiting to just dump it on you. Time to pick the tenant for the last vacant storefront. Heh. If there was any other sign that things were coming to a head, of course. First applicant is Truncheons and Bludgeons. This fella is really excited about weaponry. The second is Ye Old Chemiker. Some SIT science lady wants to sell potions. And the last applicant is Advanced Pants. It doesn't say what they're planning on selling, but I have to assume that it's pants. Given my class, I think I would have to pick the potion store? Okay, I'll get it moved in, and that's the last of the available spots. Thanks, Charles. Look around for somewhere to place the doll-sized chemistry strat and decide to put it on your desk. Good solution? Place the glowy orb thing on your knickknack shelf. Excellent. You put the music box on your tchotchke shelf, frightening all the other tchotchkes. Better them than me. Haha. Alright, I have a jewelry case. Let's open that. Old engagement ring. An old diamond ring from a prior engagement. Just sell it. I like how diamond has no worth except monetary value. And a hot pot metal ring. Fondu Delge applies 1 additional on fire. I wonder if I still need this replica SIT class ring equipped anymore. Probably just equip with something else here. Let's see, is there anything here that boosts splatter? Does not look like it. Yeah, I guess we could have Queso Fustulento be a debuffer as well. No, it's by 1, that's not... It's barely worth it. Barely worth it at this point in the game, I should say. Ooh. Additional 2 armor, why not? Make it more worth boosting everything, right? Okay. Alright, let's consider the orb. In effect, Orb Gazer. Ooh! Would have been useful earlier. Alright, wind up the music box. In effect, Haunted. Ah, man. Spooky armor. That on top of my perk probably makes me real cracked. Alright. The note reads, Azure, the success of your swamp-derived mission performances has not gone unnoticed. The boss is duly impressified. DT. Briefcase full of meat. Boss, huh? Wow, cool. Let's open it. That's a lot of gabagool. Alright. Now we're gonna go to sleep. I assume it's the final dream sequence. Alright, it's time to put everything into place, I think. Oh, wow. An exceptionally fitful dream. It's a good thing your bed isn't like this in the waking world. I agree with that. Whew. Imagine if those, the legs of the bed swung the wrong way. It would probably hurt. You know, if they swung into my head. Whoa, hold on. That was like a little shadow devil that just appeared out of there. What is this? Your grade school lunch gentleman is levitating behind this counter. Oh yeah, he's definitely floating. He just glares at you like he did in real life. I have to admit, none of the lunch people I ever met in my grade school days were really unfriendly. They were just, you know, they were cordial. I wouldn't say they were like overly happy or anything, but they weren't like, you know, grumpy or anything like that. Whoa, that one didn't get me. Surprisingly not. I think less jump scary than the other ones, that's for certain. Clock whose time is running out. The symbolism here is anybody's guess. I bet they're referencing Papa Roach. It's time to fill the void. My whole life has been destroyed. And everybody says my time is running out. Oh, hey, look, there's Dark Noel. Can I speak? Wow, Noel is really freaking out about this dream. Yeah, it isn't even speaking, you know, the human tongue anymore. A chicken. Oh boy. I like this rule of 3 here. Alright, what does a chicken have to do about this? Dream you must be more scared of chickens than real life you. I'm guessing Dream me probably played a lot of Legend of Zelda. Yeah. That's what you get for kicking so many cuckoos. Okay, yeah, that's appropriately freaky. Okay, this is actually pretty scary. Nice work, brain. And the game agrees. Alright. Ooh, hey. I think that's our chief foe here. You. Me? Get the hell out of here. I'm busy. Wait, are you the real you talking to me in my dream, or am I making up a dream version of you? I don't have time for this vaudeville act. Scram. Sheesh, what a grouch. Oh, that's all we're speaking to them of, huh? She's done talking. Very terse fella. Wow. And, oh, that's it. Alright. We out. A doorway back to the horrors of the waking world. Better them than these. These. You know what to follow that with. Oh, is it raining? As if the symbolism couldn't keep, you know, laying it on itself some more. We have rain. Things are about to get real tragic, I have to assume. You know, real crucial. All right, let's get my buffs here. Yep. All right. Oh, I already got one. We'll fight this thing for melee weapon boost. Won't be useful for me, but whatever. Alright. Oh my. They don't even have music. That's how serious this is now. As you leave your room, you notice a letter opener stabbed into the door, pinning a sheet of paper to it. Hey, Jessica, what's this document knife to my door? Look, figured it wasn't any of my business. You didn't see anybody come into this room and try to murder my bedroom door with a letter opener? I was busy. Got an item, letter opener. Got an item, wizarding license renewal. The obvious reference I probably don't want to make. And I don't want to make anyway. I really don't want to make it. Alright, of all the common household objects, the letter opener has the largest gulf between how sinister it looks and how mind-numbingly boring its intended use is. Yeah, that much is certain. That said, it's also still very dangerous depending on how sharp it is. Yeah, that's why if I ever get a letter opener, it'd definitely be one with like a really dull edge, or maybe one like made of plastic. I'm not risking myself on a blade just to open a freaking letter. How about this? You found this ominous document stabbed to the door of your room. Wow, devoid of any humor in the flavor text. Dear Azure Gale, we were unable to find any record of your wizarding license on file with Municipal Records Office. Please use the enclosed form to update or renew your license accordingly at your earliest convenience. Monetary fines and or magical curses may be levied against you as a penalty if this matter is not resolved. Supposed to have a license for magic spells? Well, yeah, can you imagine the chaos otherwise? How did you not know that? I became a wizard in a dream, and none of the dream people explained the regulatory structure to me. Better get it taken care of before they turn you into a trash bin for community service. Ah, no, not the trash bin. I guess it's better than being a toilet? Or maybe it's worse. I can't. Maybe they just both suck. Yeah. Take care of it where? The DMV, it's in Government Valley. Bum, bum, bum. Where's that? Down the coast a ways. It was the nexus of all things red tape related before things started getting weird. People don't go there much anymore unless they absolutely have to, like you do. Yeah, to fix this bureaucratic nonsense that is almost certainly a trap. Definitely a trap, but you have to go anyway, and that isn't the only reason why. Oh, you found another artifact, huh? Kind of. What do you mean, kind of? Well, it wasn't there yesterday, and it's too, I don't know, big, powerful, strange? To just be a regular artifact. It pegged a dial on the detectatron. Oh boy, oh geez. Yeah. Well, how do I get there? Hang on, I got a map here somewhere. Wait, what? A map? Is it a real map? Or just another one of those vast array of non-map things you keep referring to as maps? She glares at you and shoves an honest-to-goodness according to Hoyle map in your hand. An item, map of Government Valley. Wow, Jessica, this is a real breakthrough for you. Oomph. Leave. A map of the old state government district. A real map. Wow. I almost want to say this road layout is probably inspired by Washington, D.C. Probably also the reason why you call it Government Valley. Also a DMV joke. Haha. Messages 1. Called on T. Oh, what do you have to say? Hey, this is Benny One Tongue speaking. What happened to on Toblerone? Sore throat. You Azure? That's me. Okay, here's the deal. We left a bunch of stuff in your nightstand. There's some books we need cooked, some documents we need forged, and some evidence we need doctored. Once you're done with all that, dump them in the sewer grate outside the antique store and the boys will handle it from there. Got it. Nice talking to you, Benny. I mean that. Sure thing. Click. I guess we could do that. Nightstand, huh? Bunch of stuff for you in here. Wow, he wasn't kidding. Got an item. Uncooked mob books, unforged mob documents, and undoctored mob evidence. I wonder if I just had to, like, take this to, like, a cooking station, an anvil, and, like a medical station, respectively. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, cook the mob's books. Let's do it. You bake the books at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. You got an item, mob books. These books have been cooked, and if anybody finds out it was you who did it, so is your goose. Ooh, that's probably what they meant. Ooh, that was smooth. Smooth. See, no help here. No help. Dopers. Get Calliope's boon for now. Wish there was, like, a better way to get cat boons without having to, like, you know, go to a respective spot to do that. Okay, maybe not there. Alright, I might as well just get my boost buff while I'm here. Ooh, 289 meat. That's a lot. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves... Actually, maybe we should get ourselves a muscle mysticality since I'm already, like, swimming in moxie. Get, 1 max AP, and then, just double that mixer effect. Tequila and cola with a dash of bitters. That'll do it. Alright. Where can I doctor the other documents? Maybe it's at the potions, the chemistry set. It is not at the chemistry set. Maybe you have to go to a sink? We need to find a sink. Oof. Let's go to the potion shop real quick. Where would that be? There. Ah, here we go. The old chemificker. Of course, everything's exploded in here. It's a laboratory bench. Ask if you can use it. Sure, help yourself. Just be careful not to blow anything up. I reserve the right to do all the blowing up of stuff in here myself. Must be like an ancestor of Megumin. This must be the shop's proprietor, judging by her lack of eyebrows. Hi, I'm Azure. Is this your shop? Why, yes, it certainly is. My name's Janice Chemiker. Didn't you just move in? Why is it all blown up in here? Well, I always say it isn't real chemistry if you don't blow everything up and catch your hair on fire a couple of times, so I like to get out of the way early. Alright, what have you got for sale? A bunch of cool potions. Pretty cheap, too. Wow. Oh, man. It's an all-stat boost. I gotta get me one of these. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. I don't need anything else. Did I ever cover any new dates through this? Oh yeah, like this one. Died largest mouth fluke bass fish or bass fish large. Oh, some eulogy. Just certain. Nice of them to have a new tag, so just peace out if there's nothing there. Alright, I think Zimmer's house has a bathroom, right? I don't need a paper clip. No, it's just a basement. The attic has just a fella. Tutor these fella, get our 5 XP, move on! So you have a bathroom, right? Probably sell my fish too. Get my pittance of meat. Move on. That's cracked. Alright. Never mind. Never mind that house. Maybe no, Dirch's house I don't think has the Brewsters. I think Brewsters. Yep. Crafting mats. I'm cool with that. You have a bathroom. It's a kitchen. Ah, this is a bathroom. Wait, how am I supposed to doctor those documents then? Am I supposed to... I have to find a doctor in game. Unforged. I know what I need to do with that. I keep going to the backpack when I mean to go to the... Gideon's. I think that was the Glocklin's hangout. Do they have anvil here? They don't, but... Maybe the hobo camp has it. Alright, yeah, we can fight these folks. Y'all are wasting my time. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. Up in here. Go. Still dressed as a sheep for some reason. Why are you still dressed as a sheep? Well, firstly because I came to the realization that not only have I really gotten used to being a sheep, I've actually come to like it. It just feels right, you know? Okay, what's a secondly? Stuck zipper. Aha. Guessing I still can't go further in here. Yep. The only place where you get to be polite to sleeping folk, I think. Do you have a forge here I can use an anvil? Oh, hi, thanks for the tip about this place. Everyone's been really appreciative about my corn and my cooking skills. Guess I was being selfish before. It does feel good to share and help folks out. Oh, that's great. So you've been doing a lot of cooking? Yep, been making a lot of cornmeals out of cornmeal. Mm-hmm. Anything I can do for you? So what's cooking? Tried a few different things, but everyone liked my cornbread best, so mainly just cornbread. Here, let me cut you a piece. Thanks for helping me out. Got an item, homemade cornbread. Whoa. HP by 7, 3 HP regen. Cornbread is so delicious I can't even make a joke about it. I just want some cornbread. Ooh, thanks. Anything I can do for... How about some more cornbread? You bet, although since you ain't strictly speaking a hobo, I need to charge you a little bit for the ingredients. We got plenty of corn, but lard and salt and so on are in short supply around here. Sure, that's fair. Alright. We get a free sample, and after we get our little taste of the cornbread, we gotta pay for the rest of them. Know anything about bean magic? You guessed that on account of my name? Well, that and the fact you mentioned cooking beans. Yeah, I did a bit of bean slinging back in the day. Ooh, hey, wow, West of Loathing reference. But there's no money in it since those dang whistles got everywhere. Whistles. Some company went and put little plastic whistles in their cereal boxes. For the kiddies, you know? But the noise the dang things make is the exact noise that makes bean magic go flooey. And now they're everywhere. Found one in the junkyard, in fact. Here, you take it. Wash it off before using it. 57 hertz whistle. The frequency at which beans stop working. Ah, that's funny. I wonder if I could have used that to influence the ducks. Also, an in-universe justification for why bean slingers no longer exist. Very interesting. Even if it's like 100% bullcrap. Or, you know, full of sciencey nonsense. Is there a forge in here? I have to assume no. Oh, Doc. There we go. Oh, hello. Thanks for pointing me here. It's been great. Nice. Yeah, I bet everyone's really glad to have a doctor around. Yep, although we got plenty of robust lot here, so there hasn't been anything really interesting for me to do yet. But you know what they say, every unremoved appendix is basically a ticking time bomb. He rubs his hands together with excited anticipation. You spare some first aid supplies. Sure, here you go. Use them in good health. No, wait, that would be wasteful. Wait until you're in bad health. You got an item. Some healing items. Rhino balm. Thanks, Doc. Leave. Wait, you mean he's not the guy I talked to about doctoring? I don't get it. About those secret plans. I admit you've been quite helpful. You, at first a total stranger, have gone out of your way to help hobos when the other people of this country and even the government itself would not. This is the crux of the problem, that hobos are looked down upon when not overlooked entirely. I seek to remedy this. Whoa! Are you planning a revolution or something? Oh no, nothing so violent. I intend to sidestep the problem. I should not say more. Okay. I guess that's it. Very well. Guess this is like an indirect collection side quest, huh? Just gotta find the hobos scattered around the game and bring them back, and for every few hobos you find, you can get yourself additional rewards, provided you find the locations with which the rewards are located. Great, where do I just need an anvil? I can't remember where I can find an anvil. Maybe there's one in the fridge factory? Frosty Flakes, they're more than good. They're great. Maybe here. Nope. Was there an anvil? Am I just like making things up in my mind? There was definitely a cooking place, there was a potion making place, and then that was a combat item making place. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking, making things up in my mind. Create more shadow things for us to just completely demolish. Maybe I should get that shadow banishing ring on, just to get a handle on these encounters. You're just loaded with HP, so they're gonna... let's see, where is it? Queso Fustulento. Now, with stat decreasing properties. Or... apparently... Oh right, I have the armor boosting skill on. Let's see, welding bench. I can't forge things there. Well, the crescent throne is... Oh, what? You could drag it back to your room if you wanted to. Okay, do that. Let's sit in it. Heavy is the hand. You have surveyed your kingdom and decided which parts of it need to be hit really hard with a thrown wrench. Oh, ranged weapons attacks. So I have to assume there's like one more seat that boosts magic damage? Yeah, probably. Sit for a moment and reflect on both your power and your responsibilities. They are both very great. And by great, I don't mean they're awesome. By great, I mean they're immense. I'm gonna just things up real. Yeah, I figured as much. It's like how I had to literally cook the documents. Oh, wow, a match. Cool. So need to literally doctor the documents and the other one. Oh yeah, forge the other ones. So let's see over here. Hey, maybe this lady can help you doctor the evidence from Don T. Can't hurt to ask. Hey there, can you give this stuff some medical attention? Certainly, it'll just be 300 meat, cash in advance. Jeez, the healthcare system in this country is truly broken. Ooh, topical. Although I would agree with that, actually. Anyways, pay the exorbitant fee. She removes a few staples from the bundles of papers and adds a few different staples in different places. There you are, good as new. You got an item, doctored mob evidence. Thanks to you, this evidence is gonna pull through. You know, when I visited my nephew, like, a little time ago, it was like watching a weird series of YouTube shorts that was about, like, doing medical operations on fruit. It's, like, kind of bizarre, because, you know, have, like, the juice spilling out, like, it would be, like, internal fluids, and, you know, like, stick actual teeth on it, too? It was very interesting. I'll say that much. Let's see. Macmillan Cuddy's farm apparently has an anvil. Whoa. Dr. Adams stops and indicates a puddle of oil in the ground. This is the oil from the machinery around here is collecting, is it not? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is, not yeah, it isn't. He pulls out a small pocket lab and does a few experiments. Well, I can see why they might fire so much of it. Potentially very useful stuff. Here, take these. Find an electrified oil. Ooh, they're also potions. Do be careful not to mix them up with the drinking for the potions, though. Continue. Ah, there's my anvil. Silent anvil next to a roaring forge not pictured. So you're gonna forge the mob's documents. You grab a nearby hammer and pound on the documents for a while. Got an item, forged mob documents. The paper is smooth and strong and holds the edge. The facts printed on it are cold and hard. It's like a sword for words. A weapon of words. Alright, back to Ocean City. Maybe I'll just dump it in the grate here, right? This is the grate Benny One Tug said to drop the books, the documents, and the evidence into, so we'll do that. Drop everything through the grate and feel great doing it. More puns. Messages. Oh, let's call the mob back. Dial the number. Hey, Benny here. Hey, Benny, it's Azure. Oh, hey, nice work. Stuff looks great. The pickup boys left your payment behind. In the sewer? Yep. Well, geez, the tourist just walked in. I gotta make myself scarce. I got stuff to do today. He hangs up. Swell. Alright. Guess we'll go back out here. Said the boys left some meat in here for you. Reach down into the sewer and grab what you hope is your payment. You gain 500 meat. Woo! Cool. Oh, another one. Alright. Telephonic greetings. Don Toblerone is the percentage speaking nating to you currently. Hi, Don. How's the throat? Much improved. And furthermore, I appreciate the convalescatory inquiry, Azure. You hear the sound of a cough drop being unwrapped. Perchance, are you familiar with a stead of home formerly populated by a set of relations known as the Scalsu? Yeah, I know the place. Helco oil conglomeration acquired it and then abandonized it because the drilling crew ascertained the presence of subterranean tunnelogy inhabited by the vampires to the detrification either fatally or worse. Here another cough drop being unwrapped. There's a mine full of vampires and you guys want them cleared out so you can work it. We have yet to determine whether the mine will be valuable as a mine qua mine, but regardless of the purpose we ultimately put it to, we require the vampires to be evicted from the premises. Whoa. That's just understandable English. Okay, I'm on it. So we're going back to Gray County. To have to assume Black Gold Mine. Carrion birds surround an unidentifiable carcass. They scram when you... Whoops, I think that was a typo there. When your approach, leaving the puzzle of bones behind. Let's reconstruct the skeleton. The head bone's connected to the... Yes, that is an owl skeleton. You recognize it from the owl skeleton museum you were trapped in as a child. Move along. Clearly that was a traumatizing incident. Ah, here we go. The mailbox says that. Let's see what's inside. Old mail. Some of it is junk and some of it is merely boring. There's nothing left of this house but charcoal and foundation. So let's start a cosmetics company. Sadly, it's not that kind of foundation. Whoa. This truck isn't destroyed as the house, but it's still plenty destroyed. See what's inside. But, of course, we need a wire coat hanger, which we don't have at the moment, so I guess we'll just move on. Oil drill is taking a break from despoiling the earth. No. The door on this trailer says property of Helco oil conglomerate, keep out. Keep in instead. Thankfully there's no one in here. This desk is neatly organized. There's a Helco logbook on it. Let's look at the book. Logbook is full of meticulous records written in meticulous handwriting. The whole scene is so meticulous that meticulous doesn't seem like a word anymore. Oh, I get that feeling. You see a word so many times in the same, like, paragraph or something. That just starts looking like a jumble of letters. Oh boy, it's my first day as a drilling site supervisor and I can't wait to prove myself. I'm gonna work hard to establish myself as a real up-and-comer, and then once my career is secure, maybe I'll have the confidence to pop the question to Clara. You know, the marriage question. Anyway, the crew has the derrick set up and we're running the drill on tomorrow morning. Seems like the former owners of the house have cleared out already. They yelled a lot of angry-sounding foreign words at us yesterday, but they were gone when I got here this morning. I kind of feel bad, but that's progress. So, what are the odds you think this is just going to slowly either become more deranged or more despaired? Or maybe both. So we started drilling and hit a big air pocket near the surface. Is hit the right word? Can you hit air? Anyway, it's probably just a random little cave. We lowered a couple guys down in with lamps to check it out. In unrelated news, I heard a big explosion from just west of here. I checked the maps and whatever's over there, it's not a Helco facility. I guess I'll just have to read about it in the paper tomorrow. Turns out the cave we drilled into is an old gold mine. Go figure, when we strike oil, it'll be black gold mine. Haha. I should write that down. Oh wait, I just did. Anyways, we can't find any record of it in the geological surveys, and we can't find the entrance either. I guess it must have caved in years ago. I sent the crew to digging a proper shaft down. They're starting in the root cellar of the house because it's slightly lower than ground level and they get paid by the hour, not the foot. Ha! This is where the horror begins. Keep reading. One of the crewmen was trying to get a closer look at some magazines he found hidden in the attic of the house, and the carbide lamp on his helmet started the fire that torched the whole place. Nobody was hurt, fortunately. What a mark on my record that would have been. After the fire went out, we cleared the path down to the shaft and put a trapdoor over it to keep the ashes and rubble out of the mine. New orders from above. Baron Hellstrom wants us to reconnoiter the mine. I guess that makes sense. If there's any gold left in there, then hey, free gold. But every time someone goes exploring away from the ladder, they come back all pale and sickly looking and freak out when they see the sun. Just can't find good help these days. Guess I'll have to do it myself. Can't wait. It can't wait till Monday, though. Something tells me he's never gonna pop that question. Had a really nice weekend, super relaxing. I really needed that. Went on a date with Clara and we had a great time. I think maybe she was hinting about getting married too. Oh geez, what am I thinking? This is a company logbook, not my diary. Anyway, it's time for me to go see what's in that old mine. Oh man, it was like 5 days from retirement too. Oh geez, what are the odds? Alright, let's see if this is gonna go like the Oblivion route and just say blood, blood, more blood, 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 I need blood. Back from the mine, it wasn't so bad down there. I don't get why the crewmen acted so weird. It's nice and dark down there, not all bright like it is up here all the time. It's really giving me a headache, to be honest. I made some friends down there too. Great guys, they really understand me. I think I'll knock off early and go see if Claire's home. I just can't get her rosy pink cheeks out of my mind. That's the last entry. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, it's over the course of 8 days. Very short time frame. Alright, so neither of that happened. It's just more subtly horrific. Even then, it's just a slight tale of tragedy, if anything. Inside the trailer, there's a locker. Locker time, locker time. Open the locker and see what's inside. Inside the locker, there's a blazer. And inside that, there's a ring. I guess this gag doesn't go as deep as you hope it would. Got an item engagement ring. Fancy diamond engagement ring you found in a blazer and a locker in a trailer. It's too small for you to wear, even on your pinky. Too bad. What's in here? Stuff. Arranged workbench. Nothing here to make. I like this message here. Want to hit the road and see if you can find some other wrecked homestead. No need to be so bleak, but yes. But what we're gonna do is go back to the house and maybe... cornfields are parched beyond any culinary use. That's too bad. Couldn't even make popcorn. What a shame. Alright, look for the trapdoor. You clear away some of the burned rubble and fallen masonry, and sure enough, there's a trapdoor in what used to be the floor of the root cellar. You open it to reveal a ladder leading down into the darkness. You'll climb down that ladder. Black gold mine. That way is blocked by rubble, or whatever this fancy mining term for rubble is. Oh, meat vein. This part of the wall is both spooky and moist. And if it were west of Loathing, if you had a pickaxe, you could mine it for some meat. The way you're getting through here, you need a bunch of TNT plus a blasting cap and a detonation plunger. This card is empty, save for a discarded pickaxe. Let's take it. Grab the pickaxe and put it in your indescribably large backpack. You got an item, pickaxe. Tool favored by miners for breaking rocks, removing hot dishes from the ovens, trimming hedges, kneading dough, and catching baseballs. Wow. Very versatile this tool is. Oh, still can't mine the meat vein. I'm guessing this is in the meat vein then. Ah. A cart of meat ore. Refine some. You refine as much of the ore as you can with your bare hands. It's a good thing I have cheese powers. I'm gonna assume that's what my character here used. Wow, no flavor text for that rocks, okay. Jeez, looks like someone is drunk mining. Oh no. Yep, that's spooky. Uh-oh, that's putting it mildly. Approach. Hi. It has been many years since a human interloper has invaded our home. How novel. Yeah, that's me. Novel, I mean, not the invader part. Perhaps if you please us, we will permit you to join our family and live down here in luxury forever. Luxury? Living in an abandoned mine? The vampire gestures behind you to the rear part of the tunnel. It's actually really nice back here. Oh, huh. The vampires regard you with interest, though an unsettling percentage of that interest is in your neck. Alright, let's just ask about life down here. Have you guys been trapped down here here for 11 years? Nearly, yes. We must thank you for clearing the debris that came to block the trapdoor as the foundation of the house further collapsed over time. Gosh, that sounds terrible. Oh, not at all. We are quite wealthy. It is very comfortable down here. Sure, did you get bored? The vampires exchange glances. What? Admitted these things did get a bit stale in the bedroom. We had to invent whole new categories of kink previously unexplored by sentient species. Yeah, we are real nasty freaks now. Okay, changing the subject. The vampires regard you with interest, don't... Alright, ask, what do you do now? Well, now you aren't trapped anymore, what are you gonna do? Well, we've definitely got to go find some proper food. I'm totally sick of these ghouls. Yes, they are so dry. It's like sucking the blood out of a turnip. Ugh. Yeah, well, sure, that's a great idea. Why don't you all leave and make up for that time you spent trapped down here by staying away equally long? Oh, but I could not leave behind all our wealth and luxury for that long. Oh. Leave for now. Is there an alternative solution to fighting? Nothing in here seems to indicate as much. Well, it's not like I'm going for a pacifist run anyway, so I might as well just engage. Shadows of Loathing, engage! I summon... I don't know... Spooky Pete. Oh yeah, these folks are pushovers. Watch him try to guilt trip me after I, you know, totally do him in. Oh well. That's what extra playthroughs are for, am I right? I'm guessing that vampire healed everyone else once they fell. That's okay. We're probably... let's see. Oh, physical damage. Alright, you're all doing physical damage. It's not gonna be of much use. I'll just crack. For 5 missed. And then summon an elemental. And then let's see, where's my... There we go. Wait, no, that's not it. Where's it? Oh, here we go. Delge. Fondue Delge. Random on fire procs. Okay. Should probably kick your butt super hard, so let's do that. Gonna... let's see. 6 hot damage, or I could Queso Fustulan to you for 7. And hopefully the blast will... this weapon attack. Whoa, 20! Wealthy but still unsophisticated vampire. I should have Queso Fustulantoed someone else. Oh well. Ow! Not the face, not the face. Alright, I'm gonna heal you. Sorry. Professor Adams is going to heal me. And you can go ahead and actually, maybe I should have you heal me as well. Yeah, let's see. And attack me for 17. I think you already did. You're doing Adams. Okay. Alright, you're gonna attack Adams. Yep, definitely healing. Just like practically one step away from the one shot. Definitely don't want to get myself taken out. Alright, I think I can leave the golem to healing and have Adams just chuck poison onto everyone. Or maybe I could just splatter, actually, so we'll do that. 1 down. Let's see, yeah, I can Queso Fustulan to you to 1 shot. And then I can zap the other one to take the other one out. Yeah. This game of RPG sumo goes to me. You won. Those vampires should have been living in an iron mine instead. You know, because iron is a lot stronger than gold, see? Ah, I get it. Yeah, yep. Alright. That's that. Let's see what else is here. Whoa, those vampires really classed up this collapsed mine. Must be nice to be rich. Where did they get the furniture from? Bottom drawer was full of meat. Actually gold, but we'll just go ahead and convert it for you for your convenience. Just assume our character ran to the nearest store and exchanged the gold for meat. Better just to not even think about it. I would agree with that. All these books have been thoroughly read. They're all dog-eared and practically falling apart. Oh geez, there's a copy of Kama Sutra with a huge bite taken right out of it. Moving on. How'd electricity get down here? Good question. There's a special kind of chess only rich people are allowed to know about. Ah, special 3D chess only last seen in Star Trek. Dark sofa for dark naps. Fancy mail order catalog sits atop the fancy mahogany end table. Grab it, fancily. Ooh la la. Expensive Luxuries Inc. catalog. Catalog of goods that were high-end at the time this catalog was published, but now are mostly obsolete 40-year-old trash. Grants an upgradable skill, there's treasure everywhere. This top-hatted fella. There's a surprisingly undesanguinated guy back here. Hello? Salutations, I'm Croesus Vanderbilt. You may have heard of me, I'm the richest hobo in the world. That doesn't seem like a high bar to clear. I'm claiming the title regardless, and you are... Oh, I'm Azure Gale. Nice to meet you. I'm indebted to you for getting rid of those vampires, Azure. I've been hiding back here for weeks. I was obliged to eat my cravat for nourishment. Oh, jeez. Wow. What were you doing trapped in a vampire mine? Ah, well, it isn't a vampire mine, you see. It's a gold mine. I found the other end of the ore vein in a small cave a short distance away and tunneled my way here. Fortunately, the point at which I broke into this occupied section was the same point at which my tunnel collapsed behind me. Yikes! Indeed. It was all I could do to remain hidden in these rocks, praying that those creatures of the night would leave at some point so I could make my escape. I've seen things that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Oh god, please don't elaborate. Let's ask about the hobo code. Certainly, mostly financial jargon, but one never knows what might come in handy. Yeah, more hobo code knowledge. The hobo camp. You know, there's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City, and they sure could use some help wealth-wise, if you don't mind sharing. Ah, wonderful. Croesus Vanderbilt, hobo philanthropist. That has an excellent ring to it. I shall head there directly. He bows and heads out of the cave. Bye! Oh, that's everything here. I was hoping for like a skill book or something. Alright, well, the mines have been cleared, so I guess someone has been drunk mining. I hope they weren't using that handle for activities. Well, I guess that's this place taken care of, so why don't we go back to Ocean City now. Back to Murray's Antiques. Hold on. Oh, this mob payment is on the nightstand. How fitting. Didn't even need a card. One more case of meat. Grab it. The note reads, Azure, as expected, your performance continues to be admirable. We will contact you soon with your final mission parametrics. DT. Final? That sounds ominous. Also appropriately... Gonna get a briefcase worth 1,000 meat at the end, I have to assume. Alright, here we go. Final mob mission. Let's call him back. Don Toblerone Loquationating? Hi Don, it's me. Ah, excellentement. I have one final assignment for you. Final? After this, your perspicality and qualifications within our organization will have proven to be the ultimatious degree. If you succeed here, you'll be herewith promoted to the rank of Kappa regime and no longer subject to my various requestations. Okay then, what's the assignment? To assassinify the leader of Ocean City's vampiric coterie. Gosh. At this moment, Baron Ark de Temuska is visiting his favorite leisure establishment, which is location-wise on the boardwalk of our very own Ocean City. Our information gathering experts have determined that the password is Masquerade. Deal with him via any methodology suitable to your preferences, provided that the creature is thoroughly destroyificated and you acquire his golden fang as evidence. Okay, then what? Once your mission has reached a successful conclusion, we'll be in touch directly. May you be blessed with fortuitous happenstance, Azure. Thanks. Alright, we gotta go to the boardwalk, huh? Our final sequence. That's where it all goes down. It's now or never. This one's for all of the marbles, at least for all the vampire marbles. Let's go read this real quick. A hand mail order catalog published in the late 19th century. Back then, the catalog alone would set you back 200 meat. Browse. For the modern gentleman, an engraved ivory toothpick that conceals a single-shot firearm in the handle. 7,000 beat. Wow, you're sure be on the lookout for things like that now. There's treasure everywhere. The old mail-order catalog has opened your eyes to the world and the expensive junk that fills it. Sure, this is like a mail-order catalog and not like some sort of secret agent, like, loadout manual. How did they ever make a candle out of ham? Whale-scented ham candle, 1,000 meat per item. Wick sold separately. Guessing it's because whales are VTubers now that we don't see any whale candles these days. So that's where I left it. Personal X-ray, suitable for framing, 5,000 meat per limb. Oof. Alright, I got 30% item drop, so I'll leave it at that. Alright. Where is our... So here's where we say our masquerade. Head through the door. Go in. Oh yeah! This trunk contains various items lost by various vampires. Find and keep some. Got ourselves a skull cane, shredded vampire pants, and skull. So it's just like vampire drops. Got it. Vampire sits at a table alone, sullenly counting grains of salt. I think I know what this fella's mood is. This gassy vampire is tooting in and out of all the pipes. That's a good use of mist form. These ladies are dancing halfway between the floor and the ceiling. Just floating there. There's a sign on the lid on this truck that says loose body parts. Ooh, I need 7 spooky armor. What do I have? 6. Alright. It'll be pretty easy to get the last 3 here. Filter, elemental armor, spooky. Yep, there we are. Jasper Shades accessory. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, so stylish. Look inside. The truck is mostly full of lips and tongues, but there are a few ears and fingers as well. Some of them even still had jewelry left on them. Ah, nice. 9 HP. Whoa. Fights will be extremely chaotic. It's a matter of debate whether God still plays dice with the universe, but it's unambiguous that this ring does. I hear these days it's rats that play dice. In any case, I will probably... I'll just equip this. Just equip this since let the random fights fall as they may. This one I wanted to equip the earrings, yep. Back. This window is closed, locked, glued shut, painted shut, and also has a sign on it that says do not open. Man. A website I read called Not Always Right has led me to believe that not even this will deter people from trying to open that window. See it closed and they're like, no, I must open it. These candles must have gotten scared. Vampires are having a conversation too terrifying to interrupt. Also look too terrifying to interrupt. Bartender gives you the chilly look. Talk to him. How'd you get in? You are no vampire. Oh, no, I am. I'm just new. My fangs haven't grown in yet. Well, since you got past Otto, I suppose that's good enough for me. Do you serve wine? He makes a disgusted noise and rolls his eyes. Sorry. I require information. Yes. I'm looking for Baron Temuska. We have matters to discuss. The Baron is a very important man, and I should not be pestered by a neophyte, but it is not like I could stop you. He is sitting right over there. He is the one with the vintage collar. Thanks. Definitely not you. Vampires are hovering above their chairs in a spooky way. Ooh, whoa. A shadow rift. The door says fiends. That's me. Why does it sound like a rave in here? Some hobo code among the graffiti here. Translated. The code reads, whatever you do, don't order the special. That's pretty ominous. This place has hot and cold running blood. Consider this. How does this sink make you feel? And all the metaphors about blood. Which metaphor should we have? Let's go with I faint at the sight of blood. You remember that you're scared of blood, which causes your brain to remove all that blood from your eyes so that you won't see it or anything else. You get in effect bloodless. All that blood has drained from your face and is thickening up all the non-face bits of you. Ooh, even more spooky armor. And 5 HP. I see. So I'm guessing that just determines what sort of armor you get, and plus HP. Toilet is pristine, looks like it's never been used. There's a gun down there. Maybe if you equipped a fishing pole, you could snag it. Hooray? Wait, hold on. Oh, I have to equip a fishing pole. Like, actually equip it. All the other times, I could just use a fishing pole, but this one, I gotta equip it. Alright. Fish in it. Ugh. Stick it in like a plunger. Somebody tried to flush the evidence. You got an item. Toilet pistol. Judging by the stains, this old revolver has spent time in more than one toilet over the years. Moxie plus 6, stench damage. There's a toilet pistol in West of Loathing as well. Let's see, where's my fairy wand? Yeah, there we go. Alright, do I speak with the vampire or go through the rift? Let's speak with the vampire. This elaborately collared vampire sips languidly from his glass, projecting an air, smug nobility. Talk to him. Baron Ark Temuska, I presume? Well, aren't you the presumptuous one? Indeed, I am Baron Temuska, and you are? Ooh. Do we say our actual name, or do we go with something fake, or do we just try to bluff our way through? Let's do it. I'm Lady Camilla von Barovich. He doesn't seem convinced. It is a pleasure to meet me. What is your business? There are too many vampires in here to just attack him. This is gonna take a subtle approach. Excuse me for a moment. Oh boy. Let's go with I won't have the special. The bartender squid say you. Okay. Alright. Oh. Hey, 9 muscle. 9 muscle and I can open that. Alright, so what do I have now? 6. I need 3. I think I can meet that. I can meet that on my own, actually. Go ahead and put the hat, pants, and the accessory. Ba-boom! 9 muscle. You get a firm grip on the window, take a deep breath, grit your teeth, and heave. The sash tears free of its various locks and adhesives and slams upward, allowing the room to fill with brilliant white sunlight. Let's just ignore the fact that it's been gloomy and overcast all week. All the vampires inside the bar, Baron Ark Temuska included, scream and burst into flames, quickly disintegrating into little piles of gray ash. Heck yeah. Wow. That was easy. Just took 1 stat check. Also, nice lighting effects here, I think. So much nicer in here now. Wait, isn't this a basement? Huh. It's a UV lamp. It's a really bright UV lamp that's shining through there right now. That's what I'm going with. Head and, let's see, get back on the earrings and the kitchen britches. Alright, good to go. Baron's golden fang lies on the table in a pile of ash. Grab it. Fangs for the memories, Baron, even though they weren't so great. Got an item, Baron Ark Temuska's golden fang. A lot of mob blood has passed through this over the years, so it has sentimental value to Don T, as well as regular old gold value. Let's step through the Shadow Rift. Oh. Oh, I'm a bat. A hateful mirror. A despicable mirror. A hideous mirror. A horrible mirror. A disgusting mirror. A damnable mirror. Man, forget Don T. This place is like Thesaurus Central here. A hideous mirror. A hideous mirror. Damnable mirror. A revolting mirror. Terrible. Oh, okay. It's another set of arrays things. Yep. Mirrors, all sorts of mirrors. They suck. Part of the nothingness is missing here. I wonder if I should have perhaps gone in here first? Ah, well. Exit this realm. Yes, it sucks. Sucks like the vampires. Ah, I got him. Alright, well, I completed my primary objective anyway, so let's mosey on back to... Oh, wow. You hear someone clapping and turn to see a man in an expensive suit leaning against a nearby lamppost, flanked by 2 burly goons. Even if you didn't recognize him from your bedroom 4 days ago, you'd know him as soon as he opened his mouth. A marvelous outcome, Azure, truly marvelous. You accomplished this task at hand with finesse and aplomb in equal measurement. Hi, Don. You hand Don Toblerone the Baron's gold fang, and he examines it briefly before tucking it away in his jacket pocket. He snaps his fingers, and the 2 goons pat their pockets, becoming more and more flustered until finally one of them finds what he's looking for and hands it to Don Toblerone with a relieved sigh. Don looks at them askance and rolls his eyes and hands you the object, a small black velvet ring box which proves to contain a gold signet ring. Crest on it appears to be a silhouette of a penguin. Got an item, mob capo signet. Wow, penguin, huh? Friendly mob guy will aid you in combat. Oh, it's a guaranteed mob aid, so it's not just like random as it was before. Also, penguin mafia! It will become relevant in 70 or so years, I think. What's this? This, my newly promoted comrades, is a seal of our boss. This ring identificates you as a capo regime within the organization, with all the privileges therein to which you are hereby entitled. Wow, like what? The details of your specific role, salary, and etc. are still to be determined. You will be contactificated in a week or so with further information. In the meantime, howsoever, wearing this ring will guarantee the aid of one of our operatives whenever you find yourself embroiled in an altercation, whether melee or gun-wise. Shake his hand. Ooh, I hope we get like a joy buzzer. Please let there be a joy buzzer. You shake hands amiably. Welcome to the family, Azure Gale. It will be an honor and a privilege both to be working with you in the future. Oh gosh, I don't know what to say. Thanks, Don. Ah, no buzzer. Don Toblerone and the 2 goons sing a spirited verse of "For she's a jolly good fellow," and then tip their hats and saunter away. Ah, shucks. Well, that was a pretty fun end to that long side quest. Alright, I want to keep this chaos ring on for at least one fight and see what's crazy things happen. In any case, Bob's side quest chain done. Why don't we like finally go to Government Valley into the next chapter? Or finale. Sinister enough for government work. I like how we go, wow! Government Valley's in ruins. Also, listen to that, it's the menu theme. Just to let you know things are coming to a head here. Wander off into the desolation, rubble, and burned out buildings. For once I have a map. What's this brick? Can I take the brick? Why can't I take the brick? Looks like it's important, but I guess it's just scenery. This bench has been covered in spikes, so no vagrants are tempted to sit on it. You know, it's always been said, you know, with all the like sort of like anti squatting measures cities take to make sure people don't just like lie on stuff like putting spikes and making seats uncomfortable or whatever. They could just like make housing, shelter, you know, food kitchens and all that. And yeah, why don't they do that? You know, reform them, right? This whole pulling up by the bootstraps thing is really gotta stop. Sometimes people just need help. Sometimes you just gotta reach out a hand, right? Anyways, enough. Not seen spikes like that since the ones that shops use to stop pigeons standing on their signs, and hey. Well, pigeons, I guess, would be different, right? Or maybe they wouldn't be, because, you know, we still invaded their space. I guess that's why, like, pigeon coops are a thing, right? The rooftop pigeon coops where where they can hang around and not be a nuisance at other spots. Also, hello, Molecular Shadow Fox. Alright, we're about to head off into Government Valley. You actually came into a good spot because I'm actually about to continue with the story. Whoa! Yeah, unlike other locations, we just have things open here. So I have to assume we might still have some stuff open here. Also, very much not Washington, D.C. Wild pigeons are a proper nuisance. I've had them nesting in my roof. Ah, man, yeah. Well, that would be different. When you got, like, birds in your house, yeah, that's plenty annoying. I can really sympathize with that. Trying to drive them out. That's a tricky prospect, I imagine. Alright, where are we going to go? The DMV. The DMV is where we should go, but we have all these other locations we could explore. Along with the Black House. Little on the nose there. Anyways, let's go to a telephony facility. As you approach a bombed-out street corner, you stumble upon a cast-iron statue, 20-foot likeness of your nemesis, Dark Duel. Scowl at it and leave. Speaking of which, okay, I put my other equipment back. Maybe I should just, like, get some buffs going on here. What do we have? I have a booze buff. I did pick up that potion, the Noble Elixir. Why don't we drink that for another stat boost? You drink the elixir. Makes you feel like you're in charge of everybody and everything. Again, in effect, regal. Feel like royalty, assuming what it takes to rule is just being slightly stronger, smarter, and more charismatic than average. No, the dialogue box has a point. I order you to close this dialogue box. Done. How are you going? I'm going pretty well. Yeah, this weekend, the week has been pretty smooth, I admit. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, but hey, nothing bad happened, so overall I take that as a win. How have you been so far? Are you excited for the weekend? I assume we're a little ways into it now. Alright, what can I get for food? I have like food that boosts all of my stats, right? At least something that can boost my mysticality. Yeah, maybe I'll save that. An ordinary phone booth. Ignore it. Done! Strange structure is only interesting thing in the area. Search for excitement elsewhere. Oh. Ah, they're not wrong. Some sort of unusual structure here. Let's examine it. Made of some kind of metal you've never seen before. It's opaque, but still somehow glowing from within, like a math book that swallowed a candle. It's cool to the touch. It radiates a kind of warmth. This doesn't feel like a typical public art project. Why build it in an otherwise abandoned area? Not too bad, thanks. We've had gale force wind weather warnings, so I've been snugged up and binge watching shows and getting my retro game fix. Oh man. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Well, strong wind is no joke, but it's good to hear you're trying to weather the storm there. Sorry about that pun. Hopefully it'll blow over without much issue. You hear hooting and yelling nearby, and look, the game's nearly over. It's not like you're gonna learn not to investigate this kind of stuff now. Turns out to be a small band of roving and/or raving maniacs. Seems like maybe their minds got corrupted by the shadow and they aren't reacting very well to it. I guess I'm just assuming. Scream out all your teeth might just be like a fun thing they're into. A hobby. Alright, let's fight them. Oh, jeez. Wait, did they just like one-shot my mosquito? Oh, jeez. 35, 35, 26. Oh my god, that's like more than what I have in HP. Oof. Went back and relived some Streets of Rage and Golden Axe 2. Ah, nice. Oh. The prevalence of pigeons are kinda our own fault, seeing as they were used to carry messages during World War I and World War II, as well as general messaging before the widespread availability of electronic means of communication. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I did read about pigeon carriers, but yeah, I guess it makes sense. So once they're out of a job, it's like, well, what are we gonna do with them now? And now they've run rampant, and look where we are now. I guess at the very least we got a good Animaniacs series out of them, right? Good feathers. Ah, Animaniacs. Sky rats that need shooting. Alright, we're gonna raise armors here. Oh wait! Is this like because of the ring? This is because of the ring that these guys are like suddenly 70 times more fearsome? Oof. Alright. We'll crack her neck here, or knuckles, I mean. Summon an elemental. Alright, let's see how many of these folks I can take out before I fall. There's no way I'm gonna survive this battle. Alright. You both are gonna attack Adams. He's definitely going down. That is non-negotiable, sadly. But at the very least, I can perhaps take one of you with me. Alright, what are you gonna have here? 33. Man! Enough stuff here to one-shot whatever I want. Ah, yep. Ah, man, Adams doesn't even get to poison anyone. Alright. Well. Oh, man, the damage and the bleeding is gonna do me in one turn. Well. A GG. Anyways. Oh, wait. Got one. I got one. Survived by the skin of my teeth. Thank you, Cheese Elemental. You won! Maybe a forced nap will settle them down a bit. Got an item, government cheese. A paper-wrapped slab of utilitarianism in dairy form. They must have made a lot of this stuff for it to still be around all these years after the cows came home. Ooh, another Over Loathing reference. Increases your spooky armor by 6. Spiked bracelet. People get really intimidated if you convince them that your hand is really a mean dog's head. Or, you know, you could be like, you know, wearing a blue dress, tights, and you know, be part of Interpol. That could be intimidating as well, right? Cutie Betsy the maniacal doll. Finally, a knife-wielding maniac on your side. Wow, this is straight up familiar. Attacks enemies and causes them to bleed. I wonder if I should... Okay, first things first, swap this out for the signet. Maybe that will lower the chaos level. And for this... Do I want to swap to the doll this late? Yeah, I do. Oh my god. Some prisoner must have discarded their hat here when they were released. Grab it. Prison hat. A stripy prisoner's hat. Wearing it makes it statistically more likely that you are a robber. Yeah, that's how that works. Someone's calling, but that's not a normal ring. Maybe an international call? Maybe an interdimensional call. She looks sad. Oh, she's not bothering anybody. But this isn't the one. I don't want to talk to her. I understand. I'll burn the telephone then. Wait, what? And it's burning! Fantastic, yeah. Telephone is in use. That's, yeah, about the appropriate reaction to that conversation? Who would say no to a murder doll? Yeah, exactly, right? Especially the one that deals damage over time. Somebody really doesn't know how to park! Oh, that's fun. This prison doesn't seem to have very good security. The door isn't even locked. Go inside. Oh my. People who don't want to get out, apparently. Small wonder they kicked this guy out of the cell blocks. Because he's playing a harmonica and a horn. Hi, I'm Azure. We honk. I'm Crimsley, Jim Crimsley. Nice, sounds. Thanks. Takes a lot of practice to get good at honk marnica. Of course, all I got is mine. Any chance you want to part with that honky horn? And go back to playing just harmonica? Well, I swap it to you for a cracker. Just a cracker? Are you that hungry? Huh? Oh, you're new. Ain't not my job to show you fish the ropes. Go ask Tetley in 1A. He shows ropes to fish? That's a weird job. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. Later. Would go well with my horror teddy with the half-eaten face and sharp teeth. Yeah, that's a duo right there. Maybe pair it with like a dilapidated horse as well. Like, you know, a makeshift toy. Like the one Sid makes in Toy Story. Seems like this guy's enjoying his mopping. Let's talk to him. Hi, I'm Azure. Hey there, I'm Moppy. Weird coincidence that your parents named you that, and here you are now, mopping. It's a nickname. People call me that 'cause I like to mop floors. Excuse me. Oh, I assumed it was going to be a comedic reversal. Should I have a nickname? I feel like a hip prison nickname like yours would help me fit in. Well, I'm happy to suggest you one if you want. Sure, hit me. How does Cromwell grab you? Try again. What about Wiffle Ball? Try again. Look up like a potato to me. Try again. Cludge? How about Bystander? Chowder? Ooh, I love chowder, especially if it's New England. That's it, I love it. You got it. Welcome to the family, Chowder. I will never regret this. If you ever need information, Chowder, just ask me. I overhear all kinds of stuff while I'm mopping. That's good to know, thanks. See you later, Moppy. Guess we just go to the cell blocks. Where did the guy say we had to go again? Guy looks a little shady, you know, comparatively. Hi, I'm Chowder. Nice. Hey, I'm Tetley. You want to buy a cracker? You selling crackers? How much? 300 meat for a cracker? Your crackers. New around here, huh? Look, crackers are what we call gift certificates around the prison chiropractor. We use them as currency. Oh. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Tetley fans out a handful of gift certificates and waves them at you. So, want to buy a cracker? Is it true you show ropes to fish? What? Where'd you hear that? Who's the dirty rattlebox that's spreading filthy rumors about me? Jim Crimsley. Crimsley, eh? Well, if I get my hands on him, I'll pay someone else to get their hands on him. Tetley fans out a handful of gift certificates and waves them at you. So, want to buy a cracker? Polly want a cracker. Or Chowder want a cracker. Prison chiropractor gift certificate. The certificate entitles the bearer to one complimentary spine adjustment in the prison chiropractor's office. So what, is this just like a card gotcha now? Just pay 300 meat and you get something? I always like to gamble. Let's roll one more. Let's pull out that booster. Or wait, is it all chiropractor gift certificates? Alright. 2 might be enough. He's a grumpy looking fella. Hey there, I'm Chowder. I'm Rimmel. What do you want? Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. Whatever. The cell's empty. Somebody isn't meeting their crime quota. Ooh, ouch. This guy's getting pretty buff. Well, in the arms at least. Hi, I'm Chowder. Can you teach me to do that? Teach you how to lift a dumbbell? Yeah. Sure, for a cracker. Never mind. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. See you, Chowder. This guy has apparently managed to smuggle in a full-length sword. Hi, Chowder. Yeah, Chowder. I'm Clive. Nice sword. Thanks. Technically, it's a Japanese-style katana. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. There's the gag here. We're gonna get, like, a really, really long description of a katana. Huh. How on earth did you get a katana in here? I made it in the prison machine shop out of folded-up license plates. Huh. Can I buy your katana? Well, okay. I guess I can make another one. I'll swap it to you for a deck of Luckies. Come again? Pack of cigarettes. Where do you get cigarettes in here? You can't. You have to be able to leave and go to a real store. Ah, I see. Alright. Well, I know where to get cigarettes. I happen to have a Cola Wars depot, but... Oh, I don't want to go out just yet. I want to go to cell block 2. We got here. This guy looks a little smug for being in jail. Yeah, he does look like an actually kind of person here. Hi there, I'm Chowder. How's it going, Chowder? I'm Wilmer. Yeah. Nothing to say. Alright. This prisoner is... what is she doing? Hi, I'm Chowder. Nice to meet you. I'm Donna. What are you doing here? Levitating an orange. Oh, telekinesis? I can do a little of that. What I'm doing is a bit different. It's more general purpose. Oh, color be intrigued. That's gotta be deliberate word choice, right? Tell me more about your hovering orange. Well, since it's so boring in here, I've been exercising my imagination, and it turns out if you get really good at imagining things, you can trick your brain into believing they're real. And if you get really good at that, you can make them actually real. Wow, geez. Wait, so why are you still in a jail cell? Well, these bars suddenly disappearing is a little harder to imagine than a floating orange. I see. Can you teach me your imagination thing? Imagine so, but this kind of power is potentially dangerous and therefore valuable. Sure, of course. But you seem okay. I'll teach you in exchange for a cracker. Never mind. The cell just has bones in it. They must have committed a bone crime. Oh man, not the bone crimes. I wonder if those vampires would have committed some bone crimes if I let them out. The ones in the mine. It's unclear how this guy could be cooking food in his cell, but that does seem to be what he's doing. Hi there. I'm Chowder. Hi, I'm Lumford. Are you cooking? Yeah, dude. Want to sell me that spatula? Not really, but I do need a box of coffin nails. Cigarettes? Yeah, to help mask the flavor of whatever this is I've been cooking. Oof. When it's cigarettes, you're craving to, mask the flavor of the food. Or I should say, food in quotes. I wish my model had, like, air quotes animation. Ah, well. Maybe some other time. Looks like you found the source of that whistling. Hi, I'm Chowder. Hi, I'm Mitch. You're a pretty good whistler. Thanks! I've been practicing ever since I swapped my harmonica at the Crimsley. What'd you get in return? Can of stash wax. Sold it to some other guy, though. Oh, okay. Can you teach me to whistle? Yep, in exchange for a cracker. Never mind. I wonder if this is just like a giant meat sink. I suppose they're still just stares dead-eyed. Hi, I'm Chowder. Okay, how's it going? What are you in for? Are you okay, bud? So, how's the food in here? Getting along with the other prisoners? Just off in your own little world, huh? I guess everyone has their own coping strategies. You know, I met a librarian I think you'd get along with. A guy named Ted, real quiet. Got a single giant eyeball for a head. It's coming for you, not her. Okay, nice chatting, bye now. This dark-haired young woman glares at you while twirling a sharpened toothbrush in her fingers. Ooh, oh no, oh no. Her eyelid twitches as he draws a line across her throat with the toothbrush and makes a sharp get-lost gesture. Yep, understood, see ya. This guy in the cell is ignoring you and he's doing it really hard. Yep, understood. This guy's practicing the most dangerous and therefore best kind of juggling. That like a giant dagger in there? Alright, let's see what he's about. Hi, I'm Chowder. Hey, I'm Lewis. Want to sell me that shiv? Suppose I could. I'll swap you for a pack of cigs. Maybe some other time. Alright. It's a chiropractor. Yep, as expected. Chiropractor. This adds a very small amount of spa-like ambience to the room. This poster is labeled bones and things that can be wrong with them. Ah, if only posters were as straightforward as this one is. One of the chiropractor's less fortunate customers. Aha! This guy basically looks like a doctor. Hi, I'm Chowder. Hi. Hello, I'm Dr. Dixley. How can I help you? Are you the prison physician? Close. I'm the prison chiropractor. What's the difference? Well, a physician treats ailments through specific medications and treatments tailored to that ailment. A chiropractor fixes everything by pushing on your spine. Oh, interesting. Can I buy a gift certificate from you? Sorry, some hoodlum made off with the whole stack and I haven't had any more printed yet. Can I get an adjustment? Certainly in exchange for one of my gift certificates. Never mind then. What's in the mess hall? This prisoner seems determined to eat more pepper than food. Huh. Would you like some food with your pepper? Hey, hi there. I'm Chowder. Hi, I'm Nora. Oh, nice spice jar. I need this one so I can keep eating here without dying of boredom. I have a similar gadget I can sell you, though. She shows you an elaborate mechanical pepper mill. I made it in the prison machine shop, but I decided I prefer a traditional shaker. I'll give it to you for a cracker. Never mind. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you later, Nora. See you, Chowder. Without even looking at you, the man slaps a dollop of slop onto a plate and hands it to you. Someone send for the health inspector with that guy smoking around food. Yes, agreed. Totally so. Fortunately, all we get is prison slop. This prison figured out how to improve their efficiency by serving up their prisoners a blended up combination of bread and water. Ugh. Pretty sure that's like the basis of a TikTok video or something. Yep. Sign on the counter says 1 slop per customer. Just rub it in. Just a little on the nose, but then again, this whole prison. AKA wallpaper paste. Ew. Well, yes, indeed. Warden. This door has a big, complicated looking keypad lock on it. You're not getting in there. Alright. Exercise yard. Generous chemical company has donated some toxic waste for the prisoners to enjoy. This is where Hulk is made. Or just superheroes, actually. Hulk was made by gamma rays, not chemicals. These rocks are cold for some reason. This guy is having some kind of wild time. Hi there, I'm Chowder. Hiya, I'm Vinny. I like a weird ball. First time I ever heard that. Yeah, I had to invent this because we haven't got a basketball hoop. Ah, I see. Any chance I could buy that? Nifty basketball string dealie from you? Alright, I'll sell it to you for a cracker. Never mind. Ooh. Someone's long abandoned herb garden. Let's collect some dead matter. Gather up the essence of hopelessness left in the dried up husks. Got mats. It's even more bleak and depressing over that way. Nope, can't talk to this. Oh wait, here we go. You guys seem pretty good at lifting weights. Hi, I'm Chowder. Yeah, I'm Bruno. Wow. Nothing to do here. Alright. Why don't we like go back to Ocean City real quick. We need to pick up 3 packs of cigs here. Cola Wars, ration cigarettes. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now we can go back to the prison. Government Valley. In the gutter you find a frozen black rose, discarded, alone. But symbolic of something, I'm just sure of it. Gather the good bits. Carefully avoid the thorns and carefully fail to avoid the flakes. Kissed by a rose, something something. Something my pleasure, my pain. Hey, hey. Let's see. I buy your katana. There we go. Cigs. Oh, I wasn't really expecting you to have them. Well, a deal's a deal. Take good care of her. Got an item, hand-forged katana. This guy said he made it out of license plates, and if you look real close, you can faintly see where it says Capital District along the edge of the blade. Thanks, I will. Wait, do you want your katana back? There's a real elaborate puzzle in here. I'm just not getting it. Not getting it. We're just gonna go in here and get the cigarette stuff. Let's see, spatula. Yep. All right. Suppose I can get another spatula. Here you go. Oh, This used to be something else, but with patience and ingenuity, it was converted into a pretty bad spatula. Mysticality plus 7 physical damage. Ooh. I should equip that. How's your food? Thanks to these smokes, I have no idea. That's the best you can ask for, right? Alright. Wanna sell me that shiv? Deal. Thanks. These are going to be much trickier to juggle. He gives you this shiv. Again, item, artisanal shiv. It's not always just about stabbing a guy. Sometimes it's about vengefully stabbing a guy for making fun of the craftsmanship of all your previous shivs. Ah. That's a moxie weapon. Oh, it causes bleeding too. Alright. I think I've gathered everything I can for now in this prison. I'm just gonna move on to the next building here. The IRS Central Office. In the cracked concrete planter in front of a once great edifice, a sad little plant is breathing its last. Take the breath. You carefully collect the sad, creepy little wisps of oxygen. Yeah. To the IRS. Briefcase has been discarded among the rubble here. See what's inside. It's full of meat. It's amazing what people will throw away if you oppress them enough. Oof. This wheel must have gotten tired of being attached to a car. Yeah, that's how it works. This brick has sprung a leak. Hopefully next year's model will be right side up. There's that strange ring again. Good, she's up. Do you like to play with matches, caller? Who is this? This is not the one. I understand. I will no, I want this telephone. Then I will get it for you. Hey, wait! Oh, and it vanishes. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Ooh, frosty lichen. I got some more flakes. Local branch of the IRS is looking pretty run down. Think maybe they have plenty of funds for upkeep. Maybe that isn't how it works. It won't budge. It's probably just as well. You hate paying taxes. Ooh, got him. Alright, to Vista Hill, I suppose. You find yourself in front of a forbidding building, the crumbling ruin of some old government office, its bureaucrats now replaced with regular rats. Let's explore it. You poke around through the sad old offices and hallways, lamenting the fall of reliable old structures we once depended on. Is this really the future? You sigh. A couple of minutes later, you find an old safe full of meat, and your mood improves dramatically due to the short-term windfall. Gain 29 meat. Woohoo! Thankfully, nothing collapsed on us. Wow, another one of these weird structures. It's another nearly identical structure? You're not really sure what it is or what purpose it serves. It's made out of the same weird metal. Very strange. It's one of those pay telescopes, but a better look at any of the scenery around here is of no value at all. That much I would agree with. An ordinary phone booth. Ignore it. Done. I have assumed the weird rings will appear like in a certain order, and you just have to go around to get the whole. Okay. I like how the popcorn truck is on fire, the popcorn's popping out. Also, popping in tune with the music. That's an accomplishment. This is both a tragedy and an opportunity. Let's grab some popcorn. You catch pieces one at a time until you have a whole handful of popcorn. Painstakingly recover this popcorn one kernel at a time from a burning truck. Increases your cold armor by 6, of course. It is hot popcorn after all. You should eat the popcorn you're carrying before you grab any more. Guessing this is just a renewable source of cold armor now. Hot pile of bug diggings. Let's see what this is all about. You want to join in this extremely violent dance. Let's go around and... Oh, okay. A perfect specimen of Cornus conflagris. Collect some of the sizzle. Ah. Their shadow rift closed. There's that strange ring again. Hello? It's for you. That isn't her. I am there in her house now. I am there with her. This is not her. I'll burn the telephone then. Wait, who are you? Burst on flame into flames. Alright, let's beat him up. Let's go. We're getting in there. Boom. There's only 2 of them. Thank goodness for that. Alright. Let's do some prep work here. Probably didn't need to do that. Yeah, these folks are as good as done. Let's go ahead. Queso Fustalento you. I can zap the other one, and that will take care of things. Ba-boom. Rebellious Medallion. You reject all structures and regulations, even the ones that make it possible for items like this to be mass-produced and sold at retail. Ha ha ha. I refuse to conform to your non-conformity. Excellent. Oh, okay. It's another farm spot. Got it. In that case, let us move on to the Civic Ballet Theater. Geez, the pollution in this place is doing a number on me. How are you holding up, Professor? Why, as bright as rain. The air here is really quite bracing. Bracing? Ugh. Maybe you're just more used to breathing in weird smoke than I am. Yes, it gives the lungs something to work against. Regular exercise is important to the lungs as to the rest of the body, you know? Professor Adams' muscle increases by 1. What's here? Ooh. So, cold column is covered with cold bugs. This is another farming spot here. Yep, I have to assume it is. This rock is extremely cold, but that's all you know about it because you're not a rock expert. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. They're calling again. Hello? What will you do on a rainy day? When your house is on fire, how will you get out? When you are in the train, who will save you? In all cases, I will simply panic. This isn't her. I understand. You want this telephone or shall I burn it? Give it to me. At least tell me who you are, either of you. Poof. Telephone is silent now. Alright. To the central office. Dr. Adams makes a sound. Oh. Alright, it's stuff. Alright. Do be careful not to mix the last 2 with each other. Will they explode or something? No, but it renders them ineffectual. It makes a smell akin to the insides of a dead horse. Continue. Another ringing? Ordinary phone booth. Done. Can't get inside. Someone swiped the steps. Oh no! The people didn't say swipe or no swiping to the steps and now they're gone. Yet another copy of the strange metal thing. One was weird enough, but 3 of them is an outright mystery. Rule of 3 probably means there's just 3 of them, right? It's a real shame they shut down the Federal Bureau of Defenestration. I have to assume this building has no windows in it. Army recruitment? The movement catches the corner of your eye, and you turn to see several tall, long-limbed figures gliding towards you. They twist and twirl gracefully as ballerinas as they approach, but this beauty is contradicted by their heads, which are indescribable shadows. And I'm not using indescribable as a horror cop-out. I'm literally uncertain about what's going on in their head area. They have like a winged collar or maybe side horns, but I think that's a mouth on it? I don't know. Fight them and see for yourself. It's weird. Alright, let's do it. Oh, yeah. Huh. It's like their heads are like carved out. It's like that location with the dancing folk. Yeah. Wow, ballerinas. Intends to dance in my face, reducing all my stats by 3. Just like a dancer, huh? For some reason, also able to insta-kill me? Sheesh. I'm gonna insta-kill my mob friend. Gonna increase everyone's stats. Alright, fantastic. Let's do our usual prep work here. Summon more allies. Look at that, we're a party of 5. We can now go fight Final Fantasy foes. Yeah. Let's see what we have. Cold damage. Probably don't need it, but why don't we just use that anyway? And we have 2 AP, so... why can't you deal more sleaze damage? Alright, we'll just Queso Fustulento one of you. This one here. I can insta-kill you. Oh, also prevents my stats from being decreased too. Fantastic. And, you know what, we're gonna zap you, prevent the damage. Because the buffer's only gonna buff. Huh, I guess the amount the buff goes up is dependent on how many ballerinas is on their side. Interesting. Alright, well, you're done. My cheese elemental will make short work of you. Ooh, ballet slippers. Causes you to walk like a ballet dancer. You won. Guess their pas de deux was a pas de dolt. Yeah! Smoldering Tutu. Despite its limited coverage, you're confident that this thing will keep you warm. Ooh, I should probably put that on. Nicholas the Nutcracker, a horrifying little Crimbo buddy. Attacks enemies and reduces... Why is it that all the familiar drops are in this area? They could have, like, you know, given us a couple more. They're like... Why did they, like, backstack them so much? Like, we're already kind of established, right? You know, probably have another sufficiently leveled familiar here. I imagine most people wouldn't switch off. I'm doing it for kicks and giggles. Let's put on a tutu. Additional hot armor. Ooh, it appears in my character too. How nice. Look at that. Oh, and it's smoky. Look at that. I'm a maniac on the floor. And I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Rocking that tutu. I know, right? The soda machine has knocked itself over in an act of conscientious objection. See if there's any soda left. There is, but only one. Modern army soda. The can says this isn't your father's cola, which is a bold move considering how many of today's soda drinkers lost their fathers in the cola wars. Slay that runway! Hehehe. Yeah, thanks. This car is in great shape except for one thing. Other cars hate it. Wander off into an endless expanse of abandoned cars, about a quarter of which are on fire. You're really selling it. This rock doesn't belong here. They're calling again. Does it bother you? What? Having to make all these telephone calls. Oh, listen. It's her. Am I the 91st caller? Did I win? She looks sad. Oh, she's not bothering anybody. Let's burn her and see what she does. Wait, no! Oh my god, I'm on fire! Ah! That was just a cosmetic effect. Yeah. Oh my, he's on fire. Too bad I wasn't playing NBA Jam. I could have scored like Mondo points on the basket. The door to the Army recruitment office is square, olive, drab, and menacing. Just like the army itself. Heyo! Let's enter. Won't budge. Probably just as well. You have zero interest in joining the military. I think that does it for... Oh right, the Black House. Let's see what's over here. Nope, still don't have enough mysticality to destroy the Dark Noel statue. Wow! Now that looks like a final boss place. This gate is seriously locked. Investigate. This lock seems to be made out of the same strange metal as those giant structures you encountered. Very curious indeed. Okay, well. Oh. I was hoping I could like explore this little text area here. That would made for a fun gag. Oh well. Alright, finally, off to the DMV. This is where... Oh, wait. Arg! It's another group of those poor shadow-crazed people. One of them seems to be trying to eat his own face without taking it off first, and the others are providing supportive noise. It's sad stuff, but the concept of therapy has barely just been invented, let alone refined in any way, so there isn't much you can do for them, other than desperately try not to get murdered by them, which, let's be honest here, is really more for your own benefit. Fight them! Oh man, that opening shotgun shot. It's real inspired. Salute! We salute you, Dawn member. Your efforts are not in vain. Alright. Usual prep work here. Let's see, do you have any elemental effects? Nope. Oh wait, spooky, yeah. Gonna go ahead and boost my spooky levels. Yeah. Let's see, where are we at with this? 2 AP, so if I... Nope, Splatter's not gonna do anything, so I might as well just Queso Fustalento some of you. Take you out. Actually... Probably just, Undo Delge. Not an even split, but you know what, that's fine. We'll just take out the one that has fewer on-fire stacks. And we'll have you apply some poison, and next turn, this maniac will be done. Actually, they'll be done anyway, because this elemental will punch him in the face. Boom! Talk to the hand. You won. Maybe a force nap will settle them down a bit. Ah, cool. My maniacal doll has grown stronger, too. Fantastic. Oh, man. Phone's ringing again. It's a call again. You are out of questions. Will you make a guess now? I don't have any more questions or guesses. Can I guess? It's me. I am your dream date. What? I have been your dream date the whole time. If I hang up, will you find me? Yes, I know where you are. Who are you two? Silence. The line is dead. Maybe that's for the best. Got a perk? You've heard too much. Ask for not. Ask not for whom the phone rings. +3 spooky armor. You know what? This is a perk that actually makes sense. Ah, yep, and it's raining. Yeah, alright. Yep, okay. Just gonna move on now. This hydrant has multiple things wrong with it. I agree with that. Necrotic hyperfungus. Carefully collect the spooky essences of the fungus without dislodging any of the deadly spores. Looks like somebody failed their not abandoning your car test. Alright, finally into the DMV. Well, here it is, the obvious trap you're about to step into. You steel your nerves and grab the door handle. Wow, look at all these obviously evil folk we got here. Should take a number before you start bothering the other customers. Have here a cow from West of Loathing, a bureaucrat, bees, oboe, a maple leaf. I assume this is a representative of a Canadian, really smelly fella. Glasses. The guy behind the counter gives you a disconcerting look. Better not interrupt them. You're going to have to wait your turn or figure out how to make your turn come faster. Oof, those eyes, they don't look very good. They are mostly bulletins on what to do when your car inevitably develops multiple flat tires, flips over, or bursts into flame. Huh. Now serving 441. Department of Magic and Vehicles. Oop. Actually, that's a pretty good way of getting that DMV acronym in there, while still, you know, keeping the DMV in there to make DMV jokes. Alright. Time for the... Oh wait, what's here? It's a wanted poster. Not of you, fortunately. Whew! Alright. The dreaded number dispenser. Take one. You got an item, DMV number 451. Oh, okay. Only 10 before you. That doesn't seem too bad. You've been reduced to a number, and not even a prime one. Ah. What is this one divisible by? Let's see. It's not 3. It's not 2. It's not 7. Is it 13? No, it's not 13. Is it 17? I think it's 17 either. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Figure out that joke later. Yeah. Hey, I got a number here. Or, nope. I wish they would add a dialogue box here to kind of poke fun at the whole number concept. This kid has something wrong with his eyes. Let's talk to him. Hey kid, what are you here for? I require a wizarding license. You aren't old enough for that. You can't even get a training permit till you're 15. I am as old as the stars. I'm 18. Here, look at my ID. This is the worst fake ID I've ever seen. How do you even get red eye on a black and white photograph? Silence, mortal. Grown up. And your eyes are smoking. You definitely aren't old enough to smoke. Especially out of your eyes. What do you want? Go away. Can I cut the line ahead of you? Never. I will roast your bowels in the fires of hell. That's something that kids do. 18-year-olds. Go away. Let's convince him to go away. Look, whatever you are, I'm pretty sure you're from actual hell. Why don't you just get your wizarding license there? You think this DMV is bad? What do you even need a wizarding license for anyway? I'm pretty sure demonic powers aren't covered under regular wizard law. Because I need certification to get out taking the dumb, boring magic for stupid babies class at my stupid human middle school. Why bother? Just cut class and go hang out at the railroad tracks like I did. Oh, huh. That's actually a really good idea. Thanks, mortal. He leaves happily. Bye. Oh. Nice. Just wonder for every one task we complete, we get a couple more of these fellas through the line. Guys, jaws clenched in the manner of someone who's trying to be patient while holding a shotgun. It's a swarm of bees. Don't look to me for an explanation. This guy is dressed in a slick black suit and has the impatient yet nervous air of someone who's outranking everyone except the government. He's pretty clearly a mob guy, probably a low-ranking capo. If he was higher ranked, he'd have someone to wait in line for him. A hulking, ticked-off minotaur. I guess I could have just said a minotaur. There's a robot waiting in line. Does it need a license to drive itself? Kindly looking old lady. Oh man, the old ladies. Huh? Did one of the Hex Rock monsters escape SIT's quarry? Why would it be at the DMV? Let's go talk to the bees. No, not the bees! Excuse me? Bzz. What does a swarm of bees need from the DMV? Bzz, bzz, bzz. Did you think it was the DMB? Haha. Bzz, 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 bzz. I don't know what you're saying. Alright, if I cut in line ahead of you. Bzz, 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 bzz. The bees vibrate indignantly. Let's conjure some smoke. Look around to make sure nobody official is watching, then blow some smoke out of your hands. The cloud envelops the bees, who become very sleepy and fall to the ground. Carefully sweep them out of the door. Whew! Another one down, another one down, another one bites dust. Alright, let's talk to the Minotaur. Hey buddy, what are you here for? I don't know. It's so annoying. Driver's license? I can't drive. I don't fit in any cars. I have to ride the trolley to work. That's not so bad. Lots of people ride like a horse. Oh. Ugh. Huh. What do you want? I'm too mad to have a conversation right now. I was just wondering if you'd mind if I went in front of you. I'm in kind of a hurry. Hell no! Get back! Chicago Bulls logo much? Hey, you know what? You're kind of right, actually. Man, Chicago Minotaurs would have been a lot more menacing. I'm guessing they called the Bulls because, well, a lot of bulls in the Midwest, I assume. Anyways, ask about his magicalness. Maybe you need a magic license? I don't know any spells. I just hang around in mazes and labyrinths and Swedish furniture stores. Do you need a license for being a magical creature? That would be hugely racist. That would be like if I needed a license for being Greek. Oh yeah, geez. Good point. Maybe you just don't need to be here? Huh, what? What do you mean? It doesn't seem like any of the stuff they do here applies to you. So I came here for nothing? I've been wasting my time? Yeah, I feel your pain, but I think that is the case. Damn it! Do you know how long it takes to get in and out of that labyrinth? He stomps away angrily. Sorry, bye. There goes 2 more. Well, let's talk to the old lady. Hi, ma'am. What brings you here today? Oh, not much. I just need a staple removed from these old documents. Can't just pull it out yourself. I tried, dear, but it's a titanium staple. I'm not as spry as it used to be. I see. Would you mind if I cut in front of you, ma'am? Certainly would. I've been waiting my turn patiently, and so can you. Good thing I have here a titanium staple remover. You're in luck, ma'am. I just so happen to have a titanium staple remover here, and I was wondering if I was ever going to find a use for it. Oh, how marvelous. You effortlessly removed a staple from her bundle of documents. Thank you very much, dear. I can spend the rest of the afternoon knitting cozies for my collection of vintage machine guns. She leaves with a wave. You're welcome. Bye. Alright, one last one. Is this Hex Rock Golem here? Hi there, Rumble. So, what brings you to the DMV today? Rumble. Not exactly enlightening. Would you mind if I cut in front of you? Rumble! Come on, please. Rumble! You're made out of rocks. You operate on a geological scale. You literally have all the time in the world. Oh, a gush stone. It's another item I could gather in the side area had I bothered to look in those side areas, but... I could use 8 muscle and a pickaxe instead. So why don't we do that? Get ourselves a muscle booster here. Yep, we'll trade out that flat cap for puckwudgie hat. Shatter it. Hey, this might be a bit rude, but let me pickaxe you a question. Crunch! You smash it into magical gravel, which vibrates angrily and disappears. Sorry, bye. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And now it's our turn. Yay! Thanks to a little ingenuity and line manipulation, we managed to get our way to the front. Oh, and time. A little time, too. Let me put my driving cap back on here. Alright. It's finally your turn. Show the clerk your form. Ooh! Clerk takes your number ticket and looks over your form. Azure Gale, that's me. To the right and through the mouth. Come again? The fluorescent lights flicker for a moment. The room is longer than it was before, and there's a giant demonic mouth hovering in the air. To the right and through the mouth. Whoa. Alright then. Yeah, let's do it. The gnashing maw of shadow. It seems to want to swallow you. Let it. Yeah, that's a real pleasant noise. Giant mouth hacks you up like a hairball into an office that can clearly only belong to Dark Noel. How she got it to snow in here is anyone's guess, but it's probably dark magic of some kind. Okay. Let's see. Pretty sure I swapped something in, right? Oh, no, I already swapped it back out. Never mind. All these presents are labeled not Azure. Ooh, someone's a little salty. Maybe you should go to that prison fella for some more salt. Dark Noel gives you a cheery little wave, then cracks her knuckles. It's time to do this. Thanks for coming to my little crimbo party, Azure. Not that there was much chance of you pulling a no-show. People say I'm obsessed, but all wizards are obsessives. All I had to do to make you jump was take away your license. I don't need a license to take you down, Noel. I consider it my civic duty, and I'll do it again, just like I did in the swamp. That was just a fluke, and that swamp doesn't have any Crimbo spirit, but now you're on my turf. Well, if you think I'm gonna switch allegiances and join your Dark Crusade or whatever, you got another think coming. I wasn't going to ask. I hate your guts. Fine, I hate yours too. Fine. Good. This has got to be like a trick, right? This isn't actually gonna do anything. Enough talk, Noelle. Let's settle this like real magic users with a traditional wizard's duel. How charming. Gladly. I'll even be magnanimous and let you go first. Give you your best shortcake. She thrust her palms forward, launching a huge brick of buttery cookie straight at your head. Stiff brie! A quick circular motion of your arm conjures a shield of semi-soft cheese, deflecting the shortbread harmlessly. You throw the shield forward, but Noelle dodges to the side. So you've decided to fight dirty. Who's naughty and who's nice is decided by the winner, dear. Counterattack. Monterey jackhammer! Steam explodes from your palms and you hurl a massive pointed log of mild white semi-hard cheese at your opponent. Meet me under the mistletoe. Leafy green darts machine gun out of her hands, shredding your attack. You dive and roll to escape as she redirects the remainder of her spell at you. Ah, you wish, lady. But don't flatter yourself. Let it snow. Blizzard of snow and ice gust towards you with gale force power. Defend. Maz umbrella. Your magical barrier protects you just long enough to outlast the storm, and you cast a ragged tatters of it away as you stand and prepare your next attack. You'll never defeat me without all your allies and familiars. You've got a point, provolone wolf. A howl pierces the air as pure white wolf dashes out from behind you and charges at Noelle with its fangs bared. Tinsenticle. Glittering silver vines erupt from her hands, entangling and shredding the wolf. Tinsenticle? It's clearly a portmanteau of tinsel and tentacle. Come on, you did Maz umbrella for crying out loud. Maz umbrella makes perfect sense. Tinsenticle seems, I don't know, kind of dubious. Your face seems kind of dubious. 6 geese of slang. A whirlwind of white feathers, steel talons, and honking fills the air, streaming directly at you. I like how it just says lose. Let's do that. The magical geese shred you to ribbons, and not the pretty gift wrapping kind. This must be why people don't eat them at Crimbo anymore. Too pointy. Ugh. Well, at least they didn't saddle me with negative effects. I'll give them that. Alright, so I need 10 Mysticality. I have 9 right now. Let's see what we have for Mysticality boosters. Guess I have to... Well, what do I have for effects, actually? I think I have, yeah, booze and a potion, so I could still consume some food. Phase beam. Oh, no, that's a potion. Oh. It's a potion. Guess I could just chomp a fairy cake. You eat the fairy cake in half a bite. Get effect caked with magic. That little cake had some big magic in it, but it's wholly delicious. Alright, let's try it. Duel again, part 2. Yep. Why can't we learn any of these attacks? Like, our character knows them. Why can't we use them in battle? Tentacle, and now we can defend. Rook Fortress! A tower of blue-veined white marble surrounds you, protecting you from the honking, slashing assault. When the noise subsides, you dispel the tower and step forward. Dark Noelle watches carefully, preparing for your next move as you twist your fingers around in a complicated gesture. Asiago to hell! You take off, sprinting toward Noelle, who is expecting a spell that does not exist. And the second it takes her to realize your bluff, you covered half the distance to her. Furious, she whips her arms into the air. Black lightning corsicrates around her hands as she screams, Feliz! Power through! You keep sprinting. Noelle's eyes are dead black. Her hair is whipping around her like snakes. The black lightning in her hands has coalesced into the shape of a grinning skull. Navi dead string cheese theory! You whip a thick fibrous strand of string cheese at her wrist, tying them together and interrupting her spell. What? And then you punch her in the face. Ow! By those, you bitch, that's a foul. Hey, and that's the end of the fight. Finish her. Your fists slam into her repeatedly, too fast to be followed by human eyes. Gouda 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 gouda. Dark Noel collapses to the ground, utterly defeated. And this is the part where you throw your arms out and yell, "Bree!" It's too bad they already did a Bree pun earlier. I guess that's where it would have led. I wonder if you would have like dropped like a giant cheese board on them too, right? In place of a steamroller, giant cheese pin, cheese board. Yeah. In case, you're naughty. I'm nice. Go ahead, finish me off. Make it a red crimbo. I think I've proved my point already. I'll let you out of here alive if you promise to leave the country and never return. Huh. Maybe you are the nice one. Alright, I'll leave if that's what you want. Or, could you open your present? My present? Really, it's my present. My second form, but I didn't get the chance to show it to you. It's really cool, but if you want to see it, you'll have to fight it in regular combat. No takebacks. Oh. Well, we're not doing pacifist, so why not? Let's get the cool factor in here. Hell yes, let's do this. I was hoping it would be more Christmas themed. Oh well. Gotta hand it her. Her second form is pretty sweet. Shame about having to actually fight the terrifying thing. Fight it. Fight! Boom. Oh yeah, real glad I have bleed doll in here now. That DOT is gonna add up. So yeah, alright. We have here cause an avalanche, dealing 11 damage, cold damage. Okay, it's not enough to take anyone out, so I think we're okay for now. Gonna go ahead and buff myself. Debuff. Okay, good. Doesn't say they're immune to on fire. It's good. Go ahead and do that. And also, we'll just go ahead and decrease your stats here. 6 cold damage. Fantastic. 31 damage. So I just gotta survive like 2 rounds of this assault. Which I think I'll be able to do handily, actually. Toss some poison. So now Dark Noel's suffering like 23 DOT. That's... I might actually wrap this up next round. Ouch! Triple whammy. Wait, hold on. It was supposed to be 6 cold damage to the entire party up. Wow. Look at that. You won. Wow. Maybe it'll be a holly jolly crimbo after all. Oh. Well, you did get some free XP out of it, so hey. Noel's peppermint striped desk. Let's search it. This is less a desk and more gift wrapping station. You don't find any information about Uncle Murray, but underneath the paper scraps and ribbons and blank name tags, you do find an important looking key. Ooh, a key to the Black House. A little slab of weird metal chained to a souvenir keychain shaped like the Black House. Ominous. I still can't open the presents. But of course, it would be impolite to do that, right? If they're not for me, I shouldn't open them. That's just how it is. Assuming this is a 2-way horrible shadow mall, want to go back to DMV? Sure. And we're back. Well, that's it. So all that's left to do is go to the Black House. Well, another abandoned building. Yep, meat. Cool. Alright. This gate is seriously locked. You slide the key into the lock and turn. Both key and lock suddenly disintegrate, leaving the gate unsecured. Let's go in. Oof, man. Oh, what? Hold on. What the heck? What, Azure? I can't believe I just got sucker punched. Oh, wait, hold on. It's Uncle Murray. Let's talk to him. Uncle Murray, are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't. Me too. We got to stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is. Darn right, we do. But wait a minute, what's that? What's what? You got something behind your ear. You gained 5 meat. Jeez. Don't ever change, Uncle Murray. What happened to you? Well, Jessica just told you how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right? Yeah, that's how I found you. We've been using the detectotron to find more of them to try and follow your trail. So Charles got that thing working finally. That sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, a fella sold me a pen that could only write obscenities. Turned out, with a little coaxing, you could also get it to write its real owner's address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around. Who's this president woman? I don't know much about her, just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where artifacts came from, I think. There was stuff that was in the barn at the time. That must have been one heck of an explosion. No kidding. 5 years later, she's city comptroller, and now I guess she's shadow president? Whatever that is. What is she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't know exactly what it's for. With the amount of shadow energy she's collecting to power, it can't be anything good. How do we stop her? Well, she set up 3 big weird pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it comes from and pump it into her machine here at the Black House. So we should destroy those? Yep, ideally before her machine does whatever it's meant for doing. Destroy 3 things, good. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. I'm pretty sure I've seen all 3 of them before. Not far from here, yeah? Somewhere in Government Valley. Past that, I'm not sure. Well, I guess that was all my questions. Well, I'll do immediately relevant ones. Then we better get moving. Yeah, let's go! And you're still just standing there. Can't join my party or something? Whatever this is measuring, you don't want any of it. This machine indicates the level of ambient awfulness. Can't even figure this thing out enough to sabotage it. You aren't getting in here unless you've discovered the secret to phasing through solid steel, which I'm pretty sure you haven't. If only I were Shadow Cats. Alright. Well, I guess it's time to go to those structures. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there was one at the telephony facility. Ah, stuff. Alright, cool. Oh, but wait. Oh no. This payphone is ringing. Answer it. Hello. Ah, Azure. Don Toblerone vocalizing. I have become attenuated to the fact that you are a necessity of some assassination. How did you know where I was? You're one of the family now. If you know something, we know something. I sure hope that isn't how it works, but as it happens, I really could use some help here. I'll send assistance immediate, and their arrival will be forthwith. Jade, great, thanks. Wait for the cavalry. Ah, and there they are. I send a blast this thing to Kingdom Come. Yep, there it goes. Wow. Yep, that is some noise right there. Twisted pylon has been destroyed. Cool. I think the next one is at Vista Hill. You are straight up being attacked by a giant hovering wad of cancer. Considering that there's still going to be cigarette ads on the radio for another 43 years, and they won't start even banning smoking on airplanes for 60, you'd think such a direct assault would be unnecessary. Guess it got impatient. Yeah, true. On the nose. And what the heck happened to the music? Also. Great, Adams is gonna bite it. Yeah, that's nasty. Let's see what's everyone's HP. Way too much for me to splatter them into oblivion, so we're just gonna not do that. To armors, mysticality boost. Cheese elemental. Go ahead and fondue delge. Is it Deluge or Deluge? I hear them both. Go ahead and Scarecrow face them all as well. There we go. Alright. Shadow Tainted Flesh. Oh, wait, hey, music's back. Cool, thank goodness. Oh, you're all physical damage resistant, so I might as well just smack you super hard there. No, not the bonk. No, my doll! And Adams is dead before he even got to act. R.I.P. Alright, which one to use close to eating it super hard? You. Glad the music's back. It's kind of creepy with just silence. Wow. Agreed. I get the feeling that I'm not gonna win this fight. I probably should have used that medical skill. Whoops. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna splatter twice to dole out 6 damage to everyone. And one more for clarity. Alright, is there anyone I can take out this turn? Just a shadowy slab. We'll do that. And you're gonna heal me. Alright, all that's left is the homunculus. Yeah, go ahead, take out. No, my elemental! You will pay for that. It is time to end this. Pop pop. You won. Who says there's no cure for cancer? Yeah, who needs radiation? And medicine. This diabolical machine goes about its sinister business. So this is the pylon thing you mentioned, Murray? Never saw a diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I think it's a pretty safe assumption. And I have to destroy it, and the other two. But yes, destroying them should cut off the majority of the power to the President's machine and presumably unseal the Black House. Easier said than done, though. That thing's made of pure umbratanium alloy. Pure what now? Shadow metal. Gotcha. The strange metal pillar thrums, fulfilling its terrible, terrible purpose. If you're totally out of ideas, here's a really terrible one on the house. You could try just punching it with your fist until it stops working. Let's leave it for now. I wonder if I would manage to return all the hobos to the hobo camp, they would take care of one of these other pillars. Let's see, I think the last one is at PDQ Central Office? If I remember correctly. Yes it is. This is also repeatedly punch it. I have to assume it saddles me with a debuff. That being said, I have no idea what I would do otherwise. Murray's expression is a jumble of excitement, awe, and fear. This may be unclear from the picture. Talk to him. What's our move, Murray? We can try to deal with the pillar yourself or somehow. Or you can try to deal with the pillar yourself somehow, or we can try to fight it. We can fight it? Yeah, it has defensive protocols in case it seems like someone shadow attuned might be trying to subvert it for their own ends. Since we've been handling those artifacts, we probably picked up a little residual shadow stink. Yeah, that makes sense. So what do? If we just approach it while thinking about controlling it, it should transform into fighting mode. Do you want to try it? Consider other options. Let's go back to Ocean City real quick. I'm 95% certain hobos could be key to fast tracking another pillar destruction. see about their secret plans. Nope. Okay. Where are you from? Nope. Still can't do anything about you. Ooh, should warm my hands. Yeah, cold armor. Cool. Where is our wealthy hobo? Ooh, set an army on fire for 10. Since Cornelius arrived, I finally have the ingredients to make proper drinkable moonshine. Well, I'd say drinkable, but you really shouldn't unless your liver is accustomed to this sort of stuff. I made a whole bunch for you, just to pay you back for the hat. Maybe you could use it as engine fuel, a bomb, or something. Wow, thanks. Yeah. Okay, yep. The rest is cost meat, so we'll take our leave here. Are you in here, perhaps? Oh, hey, wow. Ah, Azure, good to see you again. Hi, Croesus, how are things going here? Quite well, I believe I'll be able to fund some important projects for Letters here and for His Majesty. Nice. Society may look down upon us hobos, but nobody turns their nose up at gold, except people who have a very rare and unusual allergy to the smell of gold. Nope. Yeah, I got nothing here. Alright, why don't we just... Alright, I guess we'll just fight the other two. Why not? This is just one playthrough out of many I'll probably do, and we'll just fight them for now. Fight it? Yeah, let's fight it. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, nothing ventured, nothing gained, except maybe a lack of broken bones. Charge! Oh, wow, yep. Just like that, Murray. Murray's on our side. Yes, he is. Unbritanium Zap. Blast an opponent for 1 physical damage, reduce all its stats by 5. Reduce Pillartron, Guardians modules, physical armor by 11. The target has no physical armor to remove. Or a party heal. Man, why do we have to get you in the last area? So we got a debuff, physical armor shred, and I guess we'll just do this one. Each member of your party with shadow energy, dealing 24 spooky damage. Oof. Of course, he does have the remove physical armor skill, useful for this very specific fight. Okay, we're gonna zap you here. Try to reduce your damage. Immune to bleeding, poison, and on fire. Oh, wait, that means Murray's useless. Dang. 9 spooky damage. Alright, I'm gonna further increase my elemental viability here. Boost my mist. And why not summon another party member to the fray. And go ahead and reduce everyone's stats. Yeah. Oh, man. 3 spooky damage. Now you hit like wet tissue paper. And ooh, actually I could splatter you, just AoE damage, and take care of those modules there. All right. Easy peasy. Let's see. Not much you can do here, so just have you orate, reduce their moxie by 4. Or actually, their stats are already at the minimum. That really wasn't necessary. Oh man, ow, ooh, yeah, wow, that really stings. Oof, yeah, wow, he really got me. Alright. Reduce, we're gonna shred your armor now. Armor shred! Still have 13 physical. Oh, now you have 2. Okay. Alright, so now... Let's see. You have other elemental armor, so... my time would be best spent just continuing to raise my mysticality here. To 25. Now my spatula hits for 39! Oh man. To the brink. And, I don't know, heal somebody. You're not much use otherwise. Sadly, Adams. Sorry. You're pretty cool otherwise. Alright, and Cheeseling's gonna punch him, finish the fight. Wait, it got back up. Oh no, quick, run! You won. The brutalist architectural style doesn't really exist yet, but take that anyway, brutalism. Eat it. Alright, we have one pillar to go. Back to the PDQ central office. Let's fight this one too. I should mention, this fight will be harder than the last one. The pillars know we're a threat now. Fight it! Okay, nothing ventured, nothing gained, except maybe a lack of broken bones. Charge! Oh yeah, there's 3 of them now. Alright. Still have 5 HP. Ooh, 33 spooky damage. Yeah, I would definitely want to reduce your stats by a lot. We'll do that. Alright. So now, do elemental armor boost. Don't do that. Summon an elemental. Decrease everyone's stats. Gaze in despair. And now we will AoE everything. Take that, buffers. And 1 mysticality boost. And now we will hit you for 17. And you, unfortunately, can't do much at the moment. Man, too bad there's no, like, AP transfer skill for Adams or anything. I don't know, talk their ears off. Won't do anything, but it'll make you feel important, right? And you can punch for 1. Oh, geez, that really stings. Ooh, or actually I should say that tickles. Ooh, that tickles. Was expecting some Phase 2 boss battle there when it got back up. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I can see that. Kinda expected it. I can see why you would expect that. I guess that was like some sort of visual bug. Alright. Let's go ahead and jack my mysticality up even further. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh. Oh, wow, you have loads of HP as well. And not that it matters. Gonna fall all the same. Hey, Adams, you're kind of facing the wrong way. And, well. Alright, Elemental, punch that Pilotron in the face. So yeah, all you got is AoE now. You're not a threat. You're just waiting for the inevitable end, and why not? I'll take out the rest of your physical armor there. So now everyone's going to be attacking at full capacity. I think this is going to get you even further. Oh man, we're going to be up to 35. Oh, this is escalating quick. 51 damage. Not quite there. Wish I brought along Gabby. Oh well. Adams has been fun. That's what matters. And you punch him in the face for 13. Now on the brink of destruction. And now my mob ally is gonna finish you off with a shotgun blast. Yeah. That one also got back up. Same defeat message. Alright. And that's all of them. Cool. Now it's back to the Black House. Some more of those weird ballerinas approach you, you stop to ponder the fact that the true horror of the situation isn't simply the physical violence, it's the corruption of one of humanity's most beautiful forms of art, twisting it into a tool of horror and brutality. Hey, stop pondering stuff, you're being attacked, pay attention! Let's fight them. Oh, okay, so Murray doesn't join us for these regular battles. Nah, these are way above his, interest. I see how it is, Uncle Murray. Alright, well, I can just AoE them. Don't need to think about this one. Boom, boom. Double kill. Ooh, sparkly tutu. A garment meant to draw attention to your gams rather than leave them to the imagination. Ooh, and this one has spooky armor. Swan cake. An elegant cake adorned with you sincerely hope are fake feathers. Yeah, they're just made out of, oh man, what's that stuff called that they used to decorate cakes a lot? Was it fondant? Stuff that people don't like, but turns out to be moldable food enough for cakes. I like my smoky tutu better. Lets people know that I'm fire. Fondant, yeah, okay. Good to know. Oof. That sound. Alright, well, door's open. It's time to face destiny. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an umbratanium frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Noel to deal with you. I noticed that shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assumed that was your doing. Yeah, I busted your weird pillars and now I'm busting you. Ooh, oh no, I'd be real upset if you weren't too late. Oh, nuts. I already finished my plans 23 minutes ago. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is still open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe not as the President of Shadows, but the Empress. Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention at this console to keep the reaction steady, this whole thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Jeez, okay, well, mind if I have a look around? Sure, whatever. Just don't pester me unless you want everyone who's ever heard of you to die. Okay. Oh, that's real convenient. Also, you can see the screen shaking there. Just to let you know the situation, yeah, it's kind of dire here. In any case, I'm figuring probably some sort of non-combat way to take care of this, right? Like old Murray here is holding some sort of umbratanium block I assume will fit in somewhere within this puzzle. Also, crafting stations. A lot of engineering in the cult books, nothing really catches your eye. Darn! This bed clearly hasn't been slept in for weeks. Just random lights. This desk has seen a lot, especially recently. Chemicals are dangerous as a barrel of monkeys with shotguns for arms. Huh. You're no expert, but this seems bad. Okay. So I assume... Oh, I thought it was going to be a non-combat puzzle, but I guess it was more like, okay, here's your last chance to go make whatever stuff you need for the final battle. Yeah, we have here. Select this. Yeah. Bigger inhaler. That might come in handy. Stop making combat items for now. Some cooking fancy foods. Oh, make a glow nut. Or energizing powder, but I think AP regen would probably be more useful. Why don't we do that? Make that. Glow nut. The difference between this and a bagel is the sugar content, and also that bagels aren't usually radioactive. Makes sense. What about over here? What can we make for potions? Make one vibrating solution. This fluid is vibrating so fast that the test tube can barely contain it. Surprised it hasn't shattered yet. Alright, so why don't we just go ahead and munch this glow nut then. Replace caked with magic. And I say, yes! Give me that sweet glow. You eat the donut using tongs because you don't want to get any of the radiation on your hands. You gain an effect sweet glow. A combination of sugar and radiation is giving you the energy you need to do slightly smarter stuff than you usually do. Safety first. Agreed. Alright, let's see, make sure I have everything I need. Do I perhaps want to swap out my severed scarecrow face with a mechanical calculator? I could get a slightly better debuff. Yeah, no, let's stick with that, just in case our final boss here happens to have some minions up her sleeve, which she most likely does. Let's have here. Maybe not that. Use your mysticality by your muscle, and we'll go with the debuffs. All right. They're scared that if you interrupt her, the entire universe might blow up, or at least the tri-state area. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought this would have just been, yeah, go fight the final boss, but I guess not. Well, there is one person we haven't talked to yet, maybe one I should have started with first. Murray's holding a weird something? Talk to him. What's that? An unbritanium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while you were distracting the president. Good job! Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But, what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with stuff. He's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow, make it an out portal instead of an in portal. Ah, I get it. So it'll suck her out into space and no more problem. Well, not exactly. Or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of the portal. Oh. You're saying I have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well... Actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set up this bomb and you go through that portal, you can't come back, and the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back here and keep playing afterwards. I don't really understand what you mean by that. That's okay, kiddo. It wasn't really you I was talking to. How kind of them. I do like it. I do like it when games let you know when there's a point of no return. Just like, hey, you might want to take care of some stuff here, because, yeah, once you go through here, there's no more taking care of it. You're pretty much gotta go with whatever you got. Also explains why there's all the crafting stations there, so you can back out and create whatever items you need. Let me take care of something first. See what more other combat items I can make here. What basic ones can I make? Yeah, nothing I'm too fond of. Fancy combat items, though. Maybe we'll get an abrasive discus. And comfort bomb. And rapid transfuser. And, what the heck, another comfort bomb. How many anarchist hardware do I have? Way more than necessary, probably. Actually, now that since this is the end game, I might as well just use the rest of my books, shouldn't I? Go ahead and there. There again. We'll go up to 100. Why not? Don't dare, not today. Alright, and Slee's armor. Okay. We're good, we're good. I boosted 3 of my elemental resistances, so... Whew. Now we're sitting at 14 hot armor, 17 spooky armor, 8 Slee's armor, 3 cold armor, and 3 stench armor. Doing alright. Okay. You feeling, kiddo? Ready for me to set off this bomb so you can face whatever's on the other side of this portal? Let me just remind you, once you start this, you're stuck with it till the end. But your game won't save and you can come back to this point afterwards. I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay. It was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading this other who's it, which hopefully won't end up getting me killed. But whatever happens, you gotta jump through right away. I don't know how much time you'll have. Jeez. Okay, be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? Yeah. Here goes... No! Here goes nothing. Ah, the pursuit of knowledge. Resolution. Oh, man. You and Dr. Adams and the President and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void, lit by the just-arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. Arg! No! What did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah? Like what? Welcome, playthings. I wish I had a voice modulator. Oh well, you'll just have to deal with my attempt at a deep voice there. You look over to the right, where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that. Oh. Was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power but also got cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey! The portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this. Oh, you can get us back? I can get me back and then continue with my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe under controllable conditions as intended. Yes. What if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away. Go die in the void. Sheesh, somebody's cranky. He's looking around rather bemusedly. Acquiring your access to Shadow Console is the President of Shadows. Interrupt her machinations. The Umbratum alloy portal frame. And, oh! Whoa, okay. Hello! Be not afraid. Yeah, I am afraid. Let's just go back. Take a closer look. This technology is incomprehensible to you. You expect a portal frame, but can't think of anything to do with it that would help. Which implies that you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Nuts. Step away. Hi. She grinds her teeth and ignores you. Any chance I could get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity and the universe in general? Johnson Christ, if I brought a gun with me, you'd be so dead right now. Let's try to talk her out about... Look, can't we talk about... No, we can't. But I'll strangle you with my bare hands first. Never mind. Leave her alone. Oh, the game is right. There's a non-combat solution, but unfortunately, I have no access to it. So I guess... Alright, let's be not afraid. Hi. Welcome to my realm. What are you? I am the shadow, is the shadow of. Oh, I am what the shadow is the shadow of. Nice job if you get it. It's a living. Oh, wow. Wow. We can attempt to battle it, or surrender to it, or try something desperate. Intimidate, reason, smooth talk? Let's go reason. Look, let's just discuss. Your words have no power here. Intimidate. Listen, Buster, you better ha 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 ha. I should go ha ha ha. Smooth talk it. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip cat. Ridiculous! Well, you tried. Let's beg. You get down on your knees. Pretty please, no! Nuts. So this is where the pacifist run goes to die if you didn't complete whatever requirements you needed to putz with the frame. Let's pry ourselves away from the gaze. Can we do that? Oh, wow, we can do that. Yeah, fascinating. Alright. Let's do it. It's time for a final battle. Choose! Okay then. Fight! Aha ha ha! Fight me? Very well. I will give you one chance. All or nothing. Let's go. As you draw your weapon, you hear someone behind you. Hi, hello, Gabby is here to give the fight. You're not sure how they made it in here, but you'll take all the help you can get. Oh, it's time. Every companion, everyone is here. I wish I'd gathered more companions. Oh my god, what the hell? They all serve. Poor Gabby just served to be cannon fodder. Alright. Shadowcaster's Eye can't do what he was planning to do. Shadowcaster's Eye intends to fix a piercing gaze on Azure Gale. Ooh. Ooh, oh boy. One shot. Intends to bite whoever has the lowest HP for 49. President of Shadows is being bathed in the shadow. Oh. Alright. 5. Okay, well, let us summon some cannon fodder. Alright. Also immune to ailments. Adam's here is just dead weight. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, so I need to gaze upon this awful thing. There we go. I need to raise my elemental armors. Yeah. Jeez, given how much HP these things have, I'd probably be just better off just trying to hit this thing like super hard. Basically a DPS race. That's it. I also do have a buttload of combat items. I might as well use those. It's not like I'm gonna have any last chance to, you know, do anything here. Alright. Guess all we can really do is just continue buffing my mysticality, right? I'm buffing my mysticality. Yeah. Alright, and we should probably just chuck some stuff out here too. Do I have a thing that can boost my spooky armor, actually? Wait, hold on. 50 holy damage. This enemy isn't evil enough for the holy water to do anything. Are you telling me this thing here, this shadow, this incarnation of darkness isn't evil enough? Oh my god. This holy water is too good. Ooh, I could just use this battery here to restore my AP and further boost my mysticality, so I'll do that. How much we got here now? 39. Ah, I can 4-round. I can 3-round it. It's not gonna be enough though. Do I have anything else here that boosts my AP? Oh, a Tin Lizzie. Ah, only works in Ocean City though. Alas. Tentacle. Oh, hey, I could use the tentacles, use that as cannon fodder. That way the mouse just bites that repeatedly, instead of, you know, my other allies here. Yep, 7 HP. So, hey, cool. We can keep it at bay now. Let's see. Nasty pastry, splat you for that, or crushed ice for 20. Shadowcaster for 15. Or we could further decrease her stats. Why don't we do that? That giant pristine duck feather in there. Tickle, 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 tickle. Down to 37. I wonder if I should tickle you too. Yeah, we'll do that. Tickle, 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 tickle. There we go. 15. Much more manageable. Oh, and that's it for combat items. Alright. Nothing much to do. Nothing left to do except smack you in the face. And you can just go ahead and decrease everyone's moxie. Or actually, what if I just toss poison at you? Shadowcaster is immune, but President of the Shadows, not so much. Let that poison just do some DOT. And you punch the Shadowcaster in the mouth. Pow! Right in the kisser. Yeah, that's right. Consume the tentacle. All right. I do one Manchego. I'll heal myself to full. Right, cool. Let's see. Ah, nuts! I only get to summon one tentacle per fight. Oof. Okay. Well, that'll be enough turns, though. I think that will be enough turns. That said, I can use more combat items, so why don't we do that? What you have here? Withering Gaze on Adams. Oh, man. Oh, on the Cheeseling, too. Okay. That ain't good. Shielded. All right. I can protect everyone from damage. So let's see. I will give Adams shielded. Protect him from 1 instance of damage. And Cheeseling, you can also have shielded. There. And yep. I will live to fight. So will Adams and my Cheeseling. Alright, I can use 2 more combat items, so what can I do here? Stench armor, that's useless. Also useless. Ooh. I should do this. Just chuck some gobs of wet hair to further decrease their stats. Why don't we do that? Chuck a glob of wet hair. There we go. And another one for good measure. There. Okay, well that's all my combat items. Now we just further increase my mysticality here. Pump, pump, pump it up. Okay. Now I can go ahead and just zap the mouth in its stupid mouth hole again. Now I deal 49 physical damage. Oh man, look at that. A thing of beauty. And you can chuck some poison at the Shadow President. And you can punch the mouth. That way my stench DOT will take care of it next turn. That's right. See ya, doll. It's been an honor. Alright, mouth is defeated. I guess I still need to take care of the eyes, huh? Withering Gaze on Cheeseling, Withering Gaze on Adams. Alright. I think I feel comfortable in sacking Cheeseling, so what I'll do is give Adams my shield here. Or actually, you know what? This actually works out for me. Just keep boosting my mist. I can actually one-shot. Yeah, 64. Yeah, if I zap you, then the eye will zap Adams, and then we're good. So you can just keep tossing poison at the Shadow President here. Oh man. 39! That's ridiculous. Unfortunately, 2 over 37, so I can't say in a row? So why don't I just, like, punch you in the face? Pow! Right in the kisser. President of Shadows is being overwhelmed by the shadow. Ooh! Oh man. Just 99999 spooky damage. Alright. I don't even need to do anything anymore, but you know what? We're just gonna yeah, boost the stats up for a little overkill, because there's no kill like overkill. I want to hit you with the makeshift prison spatula for 79 physical damage. Pow! All enemies defeated. Uh-huh. Alright, we get our jump in the air, freeze frame victory, and... Ooh. Great. If someone crawls out of that TV... Well, sometimes the best way to deal with a universe-destroying threat is just to hit it with something until it stops moving. Press any key. Oh. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. Oh, you got this. Yeah, thanks. Turns out I did have that. Okay, I guess this is like our ending now, so we get to see what sorts of things happen after we defeat the final boss. Unfortunately, the fact that you created a temporal paradox before you left the universe meant that you could never come back to normal reality. Ah, shucks. You waited 1 billion years, and that was only the beginning. Oh, man. Actually, it's meaningless to say it was the beginning. The first 1 billion years weren't any different from the next 1 billion. You were still there, you always had been. The universe ended, and you weren't in it. Ouch. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside of the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is to not press a key for 5,000 years. Then you'll know it was that long. Alright, here we go! Endurance stream, let's go. No, I'm kidding. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. Oh wait, and that got you back? Murray was wrenched through the ether and then unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. I spent a while trying to figure out what happened to you, but didn't have any luck. Being outside of the entirety of time and space makes you pretty hard to track down. I like how I'm still smoking thanks to my tutu's effect. Eventually, Murray gave up and started looking for another relative to help him with his future ventures. Uh-huh. Noblesse Oblige did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, at which point it did an even brisker one. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined the league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. SWF. After spending a few years catching up on the latest scientific developments, Professor Adams rebronzed himself. Unceremonious end for that fella. Thanks to your tireless crime fighting, the streets of Ocean City have never been safer. Marvin went on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. Wow, look, he's got a crowd cheering for him too. Yeah, you go, Marvin. Keep on sitting on that mailbox. He held the record for nearly a week. Well, never mind. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. Alright, moving on. The bishop's inspection resulted in the vicar of St. Polycarp's being demoted to half-deacon. Oh. Yeah, I could never get that urn recovered. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Miss Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of the Decade award from the International Salesmen's League. SIT's astronomy program continued to be less dumb than SIT's astrology program. No less dumb. Your championship trophy remains the crowning achievement of the SIT food fight team. That's kinda sad when you think about it. This is mostly true because they never won another one before the program was canceled. And they just say it outright. So that's why. Clem and Jarvis Schliz evaded capture by adopting the aliases Jarvis James and Clem Bartles, respectively. After Prohibition ended, they had a long and illustrious career in the getting people drunk industry. Oh, nice. In 1981, Mudhenge was acquired by the Stonehenge Corporation, renamed Stonehenge Mud, and shut down. With your help, Rhonda Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around the swamp. Yeah, you go, Rhonda. Slay! Her fame lasted until nearly a month later when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Ah, nuts. Loss in Tom and Kathy plunged largemouth Bass and Sons into a succession crisis. In the chaos, the bastard Reboner returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. Oh, snap. And also, who? Although Tom and Kathy's Judge Widge business never took off domestically, they were knighted in Albion for services to judicial fashion. The kid with the glasses is still searching for the honey ape. The plant kid still hopes to meet the Mossman's mustache at some point. The chemist kid still hopes to one day catch a whiff of the smell of the wisp. The radio kid is still hoping to see a feather from Barbara Yagara. Kid with the wrench is still working on the perfect Chupanandra trap. The fly girl still hopes to one day solve the mystery of the fly man or man-fly. Will Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud. The Mole Ross place remained uninhabited until the 1990s, where it became a hotbed for swinging, sexy singles. With no natural predators to thin their numbers, Macmillan Cuddy's sheep bred out of control. He went on to become the region's primary supplier of both mittens and mutton. Wow, how nice. Although you couldn't have made sweater dresses instead, man? Ah, well. Despite all your efforts, the maze stayed pretty much exactly the same. Darn. Forever. Double darn. Billy made sure of that. Triple darn. The end. Ooh, you can get a nice little closing credits here. Oh, I gotta advance it manually. Hey, look at that. Our usual crew here. Zach Johnson, founder of Kingdom of Loathing, head of Asymmetric, I have to assume. Seems like they've picked up a couple of folks along the way. See Ryan Ike here still working on the music. That's pretty neat. GG, thanks. Nice that we got an epilogue to all the side C characters. Yeah, I agree. I kind of like those kinds of endings, right? Depending on your actions and what you did, kind of get to see, well, okay, so that's what you did. And that's what happens after everything. I think it's the same deal with West of Loathing. You kind of get an epilogue depending on what you completed there as well, so that's pretty cool. You have your extra special thanks. Wow. Got some bands, some instrument players here. Trailer construction. fun to see the xylophone goblin thingies. Yeah, the Glockens were pretty cool. Oh, trailer construction, as in the person who kind of cut in the trailer video, not someone creating a trailer, like the actual structure that people stay in temporarily. Mr. Lieutenant Time Bonker, still great. I have to assume they must be like a team pet or something. Also, traffic fatalities. Why would they need that role? Except for like at the beginning of the game. Vociferous thanks. All sorts of vocal talent. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Beta testers. Yes, thanks to every single one of you for squashing all the bugs. I was just about to say traffic fatalities, WTF. I know, right? Development pets. Oh, wait. These are the pets here. Yep. Bats the dog, Cookie the dog, Loki the cat, Monocle the cat, Moxie. Wow, they're all dogs and cats. Oh. So, Whiskey, Stinko, Roxy, Penny, Oscar. Fun stuff. Thanks so much for playing our game. We know it took significant time and effort to get here, and we appreciate your attention and endeavors. You rock! If you've enjoyed Shadows of Loathing, you might also enjoy West of Loathing, available now on Steam or Nintendo Switch, or our free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, onto internet at www.kingdomofloathing.com. Oh yeah, there you go. Shadows over Loathing. That was a pretty worthy successor to West of Loathing, I think. Yeah, nice enough of environmental change from West of Loathing, from Wild West to 20s Prohibition era with a bit of Eldritch, or actually I should say a whole lot of Eldritch kind of mixed in there. I do like the kind of makeover they did to the character progression system, because in West of Loathing it used to be that you just like spent XP directly to increase your stats and your skill levels, and each one had like multiple points, whereas here, you just had like perks that you would, so you could there were only a limited number of perks, so yeah, you can only like raise your stats up to a certain amount, so you can only like say cheat your way through the stat text so much. Well, unless you were going through the armor stuff, because wow, continuously learnable armor perks. It's like, yeah, I know they needed XP sinks, but wow. Some nice memorable tunes too. My personal fave was the Hobo Camp theme. Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah, the bits where they had like, extra accompaniments just pop in over the music as well. So that's some fun stuff. And yeah, all the jokes, I'd say most of the jokes I think they managed to hit, although I felt like maybe some of them perhaps, some of them were a little long in the tooth, like perhaps a slight over-reliance on the whole multiple dialogue boxes on, oh yeah, this trying to play with you, trying to persuade you out of the way, and a lot of seemingly randomly generated, or random phrase generators as well. It's fun a few times, but after a while it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I see what this is, and you just kind of move on with it. But yeah, on the whole, some fun stuff, and I know for sure I have not explored every corner of this game, so I will probably play through this a few times some more, but I'll probably do that off stream. Yeah, if you want to check it out, I would highly recommend playing this, as the game says. You can also check out West of Loathing. Yeah, that's also another game you can pick up. I guess the only thing I wish they would do is perhaps release this on Xbox and PlayStation. Just get it out to everything. I'm guessing they didn't want to do that because there's like no cursor controls they could do. Or at the very least, trying to implement like some sort of controller cursor would be more work than they deemed necessary, I guess. I don't know. Great sense of humor with the writing. Yeah, this is the thing that like I enjoy the most, right? Through Kingdom, even through West and even Shadows, like they still managed to pull out some good zingers here and there, some good jokes, good sense of humor. It's like, yeah, folks writing this, they got chops. They've been at this for like over a decade, and man, yeah, the descriptions alone are worth it. I know, right? Hundreds of items, and you gotta write like not You gotta write descriptor text, you gotta write like use text and whatever effects they have, you gotta write text for that too, and maybe if you got like a pun for the name, yeah, you throw that in there as well. I'm sure there's lots more to account for on that point as well. Yeah, it's like, yeah, tons of work, right? Certainly a couple quibbles here and there, but on the whole, absolutely enjoyable experience. Well, in any case, I think that here means we have reached the end of Shadows of Over Loathing playthrough. I hope you have enjoyed it, because, yeah, on the whole, I did. So, yeah. On that note, I think that will do it for this stream. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back here tomorrow to play Paparazzi. It's got puppies. It's got pictures. Should be a fun time. I hear it's a pretty short game, so I think I'll be able to get it all done in one playthrough. So, yeah, have a good night. Have a good night. You have a good night, too. Alright, let's see if there's someone in here I can raid. Yeah, I'm starting to get into the habit of raiding people. I figured it might be a good thing to do here. Having said, if you'd rather be on your way, I totally understand. I was hoping would be on isn't. See if I can perhaps find someone else here. Oh wait, no, I think I found someone. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go raid someone named Tiki Milk here. They're playing Valorant. But yeah, nice way to kind of wash yourselves out, right? After seeing some kind of sort of gruesome things, why not settle yourself with a little gunplay and power play if you wish. Alright, see ya tomorrow then. Have a good night.